Hello everybody, and welcome once again to another episode of Half-Life, number 2 episode, and the latest one. You don't count Half-Life Alex, which I'm not going to count, because I don't have VR. Yeah, nice emotes, love it. Yeah, we're continuing with developer commentary. So originally I thought Half-Life 2 had developer commentary, but it didn't. Only Lost Coast, episode 1, and now of course episode 2 have developer commentaries, which is really neat. They place bubbles all around the levels, these talking bubbles. You approach it, activate it, and it talks about what's going on, what's happening, why they did certain things, or how they did certain things. And it's just, yeah, really neat and cool. And the other day I tested 60 FPS on my stream, and I think it went well. So now again I'm at 60 FPS, so hopefully it's a lot smoother rather than 30 FPS. But yeah, as I mentioned last stream, from now on moving forward, every stream will be dedicated for Extra Life, raising funds for them. I've been doing it for 7 consecutive years now, and I usually do one marathon on game day, which is around November. But this year I thought might as well just start raising funds and see what we can do to help out all these children's hospitals around North America, or more specifically in my area, because it's just a great way to give back to a hospital that has helped me and my family, as I mentioned before. So yeah, again, every stream moving forward will be raising funds for Extra Life. But all in all, as long as you're here, you have fun, have a good time, that's all that matters. I don't need to stress or put any. I don't need to push people to donate if they don't want to. That's not who I am. That's not what I do. It's up to you to decide. To each their own. But yeah, so here we are. Half-Life 2 episode 2. So at the end of episode 1, we escaped City 17 before the Combine, I guess, sent out a message, and now portals collapsed, or it's on the brink of collapse or something. But Citadel is gone. It is destroyed. So we had kind of destroyed it at the end of the original Half-Life 2, but episode 1 had a little bit more to it, where there was the actual destruction of the Citadel on our way out of City 17 to save as many people as possible from its destruction and explosion and whatnot. So, yeah, last we left off, we were like on a train, and the explosion debris was like approaching us, and a bright white light cut to black. Am I a terrible gamer if I have never played any Half-Life game? No, not at all. I mean, like I've never played. Well, not that I've never played, but there's a lot of like retro old games that I haven't. That maybe, let's say, I put 10 minutes into. Things like Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on SNES, Metroid as well, Super Metroid as well. I couldn't get into Skyrim, and I know that's huge for a lot of people. GTA, Grand Theft Auto. For some reason, I can't get into those games. But no, I mean, to each their own, right? You're a gamer if you enjoy games and you kind of hype other people up from playing games and you're passionate about it. That's what makes a gamer. Whether they enjoy mobile games or other games, it doesn't matter. You're a gamer. Overall, it is what it is. No GTA leaving. Yeah. Yeah. All right. See ya. Well, I've seen my wife play it, so yeah, I've seen her play it. I know what it's about. I did try to get into number 4, but again, it just wasn't for me. And I saw number 5 being played a little bit, and it's just not my thing. I'm very picky about open world, I guess you could say, because what was it? A game like Prototype, I really enjoy. Things like Assassin's Creed, I really enjoy. But for GTA 5, I don't know. I just couldn't get into. And I think I've explained it before in another stream, but Skyrim I couldn't get into simply because I was trying to get up to like the first mission going up this mountain, and I encountered frost trolls or something of the like, and I just had the utmost difficulty doing so, even though I think I was playing on easy at the time, because it's like I play games on easy now, so that's who I am, that's what I do. Yeah, I couldn't get past it, and then I look up online, it said you have to be a certain level, and I'm like, okay, well, come on. Like, it was the beginning of the game, like I maybe spent an hour in that game, and I couldn't get past that part or whatever, so kind of put me off a little bit, and the encumbrance put me off a little bit as well. Having too much stuff to carry, so they give you the option to carry spoons and bowls and pots and pans. It's like, no, that's too much. Don't need this for an RPG game, in my head. But I feel like it's a game that I would and could get into if I gave it another shot. So maybe one day. I do own it, I do have it, so yeah, maybe one day. Yeah, is it okay if I troll on you, Mobile? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Troll all you want. No, it's all good, because kind of makes it a bit more fun, you know? Talk about anything and everything. I'm down. But yeah, Half-Life 2, Episode 2. Yeah, we were just on a train, and then bright white light, and then cut to black. That was it. That was the end. So now we're continuing on. Again, with developer commentary, so it'll be interesting to see what they did, because it's been like 2 years development, I think, between episode 1 and episode 2. Yeah, probably about 2 years development, I want to say. So, here we go to the White Forest. Oh, actually, I should check like options. Easy, keyboard, mouse, audio. Is there a headphones option? I'll do that. Okay. Oh, caption. So I did closed captions last game, and I felt that really helped a lot with like reading, and if people are talking a little off in the distance, you can still see what they're saying. So I like the fact that they have subtitles, and then also for the commentary, it subtitles the whole thing, everything that the developers are saying. So here we go to the White Forest in Half-Life 2 Episode 2. I don't think I can beat this tonight, because I think it's more of like a 5 to 6 hour game, whereas Episode 1 was like 3 to 4 hour. But we'll see what we can do. And there's some fun achievements along the way, some of which I've already done. So I don't know if I'm game for trying them. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Here we go. Commentary mode allows access to information nodes containing audio commentary spoken by members of the dev team. Yeah. So that's what it is. Cheers. Let's have a drink. I think get a little bit of jank on my green screen here. Salute. All right. So here's the train, and it's moving.
Welcome to Half-Life 2,
okay,
Episode 2.
All right.
We are at the midpoint in our trilogy of episodes, which will conclude in Episode 3.
It never concluded in Episode 3.
To listen to a commentary node, put your crosshairs over the floating commentary symbol and press your Use key. To stop a commentary node, put your crosshair over the rotating node and press the Use key again. Some commentary nodes may take control of the game in order to show something to you.
Yeah.
In these cases, simply press your Use key again to stop the commentary. Please let me know what you think after you've had a chance to play this, our latest installment in the ongoing adventures of Gordon Freeman.
It's loud for me, it's weird.
I can be reached at gaben@valvesoftware.com. I get about 10,000 emails each time we release a game, and while I can't respond to all of them, I do read all of them. Thanks, and have fun.
Oh yeah, so last episode I said I should email him about Episode 3. So funny enough, he mentioned the trilogy in Episode 3 and never coming out. So I don't know if it's loud for you, but it's a bit loud for me. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. What's a pirate's favorite musical instrument? Is it a guitar? I don't know. I feel like I butchered that. I don't know if that's right. Guitar. Yar. Oh god. This is like Uncharted now. Oy.
Starting Episode 2 in the crashed train has
a
several
guitar!
purposes.
Yeah, I got it.
From a story point of view, it establishes continuity with the end of Episode 1. But from a gameplay perspective, it allows players to reacquaint themselves with the basic movement controls in a safe, contained environment.
Over here.
Our earliest design had the player scrambling out of the wreck high above the canyon
Gordon,
and forced them
thank
to
God
make
you're
some
okay.
precarious jumps to get to ground level.
Hold on a sec.
After
I'll get
seeing
you out of
most
there.
playtesters fall to their deaths numerous times in the first 5 minutes of gameplay, we optimized for perceived rather than actual danger.
Let's hope this still works.
So a game development tool,
Stand
perceived danger. So the train sinking, thinking, oh god, I'm gonna die. But in reality, of course, you don't. And then when you get out, there's probably a script that finishes it from
I forgot what a
sinking.
kick this thing has.
Yeah.
Here, you take the gravity gun. You're better with it than I am.
Indeed. Give it to me. Yes.
When I couldn't find you, I could...
I am the almighty powerful.
I know. I shouldn't have worried. Well, we should keep moving. I'm sure the Combine haven't forgotten about us.
They're always on our tail.
I heard Vortigaunts a few minutes ago. Maybe they're still around.
Oh, maybe.
We've got a long way to go to find my dad. It'd be nice to have some extra help.
Indeed. Is the flashlight bothering you yet? No. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look around. Alright, Valve made Half-Life series. My favorite from them was Left 4 Dead. Yes! Yeah, so Valve made Left 4 Dead as well. And funny enough, they made Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2, and never did Left 4 Dead 3. So there's a running joke that they can't complete anything with the number 3 in it. So, Left 4 Dead 3, actually Team Fortress 2, there's no Team Fortress 3 now. There hasn't been. And then Half-Life Episode 3, or people are now saying just do it, Half-Life 3. So they can't do anything with 3s. There we go. Okay, so that one doesn't open. Anything to say, Alex? No? Alright, another developer commentary bubble. Let's see.
The destruction of this rail bridge was our first opportunity to showcase our new cinematic physics technology.
yes.
We wanted to convey to the player the scale
Yes,
of the train
Back 4
wreck
Blood.
and the delicate balance the damaged bridge was left in as a result.
What the hell is happening?
The structural deformation of the twisted metal was modeled with the help of surface-based spring networks, driven by particle systems. In this case, we actually passed a rail car through the bridge and solved the deformation dynamically. For the collapse, we used an offline large-scale rigid body simulation, a technology typically reserved for the visual effects industry. In this simulation, we had about 750 moving parts, calculated with coarse convex hulls.
Damn.
These in turn drove a skeleton network, to which the high-resolution geometry was skinned. Particles were then emitted from the transforming geometry and calculated
Are you
in-game.
okay? It's like the first days all over again.
Yeah, look at that.
I hope we don't get many more.
Yes, Back 4 Blood, same developers. I want to say Turtle Rock Studios, something like that. Yeah, so they made Left 4 Dead, or they helped Valve make Left 4 Dead. I don't know what the relationship is. Maybe they're a sub-developer of Valve, let's say. Sometimes you'll have companies and publishers do that, where they'll go to another smaller company to do development or part of development. But yes, I'm excited for Back 4 Blood. Yeah, spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead. There's probably some rights issues with the name, which is probably why they went for the name Back 4 Blood rather than Left 4 Dead. So maybe Turtle Rock now has, I don't know, their own freedom to do whatever game, and they wanted to do Left 4 Dead 3, but Valve never let them, so they're making their own. That's my guess. That's just all speculation theory. Take it with a grain of salt.
For the ominous mass of clouds which swirl above the destroyed citadel, we devised a shader effect to give the impression of depth and complex turbulence. The actual geometry rendered for this effect is a single flat polygon, but through a series of pixel shader effects, which composite several texture layers, we are able to achieve the impression of realistic churning clouds.
Yeah.
In the offline pre-visualization work that we did to initially define this effect, we developed a very realistic simulation with more than 30 layers of clouds.
Damn.
With real-time shader techniques, we were able to achieve an equivalent look while maintaining an interactive frame rate.
Nice. So that's like one flat sheet with a bunch of different textures on it.
The view of the ruined yet still dangerous City 17 is a good example of a classic Half-Life vista.
Yeah.
Vistas are sweeping scenes where many elements of design come together.
Yeah, they talked about vistas before.
This one reminds the player of what he's accomplished in Episode 1 while setting up the threat that will hang over the rest of Episode 2. It establishes the mood with a stunning skybox and shader effects, shows off believable character responses, and also literally sets the episode into motion. When the player looks at the scene, a device called a look trigger sets off the portal storm, which causes the bridge to collapse, using Valve's new cinematic physics, which we'll be showcasing throughout the episode.
Alright, so yeah, Half-Life 2... Oh wait, so I didn't get this one?
Having established the super portal as a threat in the opening vista, we decided it would make a useful landmark as the player traveled toward White Forest. In Half-Life 2 and Episode 1, we could count on the Citadel being visible in many of the maps, casting its shadow over the world. The super portal plays the same role in Episode 2, anchoring the player in a world while providing them with visual updates on the developing threat. The addition of beam effects and portal storm shockwaves help bring the portal to life and make it more than merely a static background element.
Yeah, so it's a background element, but it's very animated, very obvious and in your face. And to your point, think about back then, this game probably had phenomenal graphics for the time. Yes, I agree 1,000%. So Half-Life 2 came out in 2004, and then Episode 1 2005, and then this one came out in 2007. And each iteration of the game, they made new things. So in Episode 1, there was high dynamic range, or HDR, which I can see if it's enabled. Use bloom effect when enabled. Motion blur, I'll enable it, and then full dynamic range. There we go. Let me hit apply. So it's going to do something here. Give it a sec. There we go. Resume. Yeah, so then they did high dynamic range in Episode 1, which had to do with the lighting and the colors. And then for this one was the cinematic physics. So every game has a physics engine. And back then it was like a new thing. Each game had its own physics engine. But it was kind of a new thing. And again, games nowadays, it's just like a given. It's a physics engine. They have it. But the thing with cinematic physics versus like regular game physics is you saw the entire bridge collapse and like metal bend and break, where that wasn't like a possibility at the time. There's so much physics calculations happening. It was just like an overload for the CPU or the GPU and whatnot. So somehow, in 2007, Valve made it work, where you could have all these bending parts and different vertices and models breaking and models morphing and changing, and interacting with the surroundings. So they're and each other. So all these parts are like bouncing off each other, colliding. And if you've ever worked in a game development system, doing collisions is tricky and difficult, even if you have a pre-existing physics, system in place. So like doing one rock, doing the physics for this, that's fine, that's nothing. But doing physics for like 30 rocks at the same time, it's nuts. So that's what Valve achieved.
Noticed this before.
Hadn't noticed what before? Oh, this. Yeah, so this was probably blocked off, and then this rock kind of knocked it open for us. So now we're going in some sort of mine shaft. I think I hear some zombies.
I'm surprised if the rebels use this place.
Get down there. So there's ant lions, so that's probably a bit of foreshadowing. Nice armor, I can use that. And I'll save as well. So after having done all those developer commentaries, let's save it up. Oh. Alright, so... where'd she go? Okay, she went back. She was like right here, and then all of a sudden she's gone. So, all right. So again, crouch under here to kind of give the player
Safe haven it
a
ain't.
reminder of the controls, kind of thing. Come on then. I want to keep these with me, these exploding gas things. So here.
So I really don't think I had any idea what I was getting into when I auditioned for the game, because I really had no clue what Half-Life was, what Steam was, or what Valve was about.
That's her.
But I did really have the feeling that it was something that was really heavy, since when I was in the waiting room, everybody that was sitting across from me just seemed like they were stars or recognizable faces. And then the first time that I sat down with the Valve team, they showed me some rough animations of Alex, and immediately I just couldn't keep my eyes off her. I mean, she actually looked like someone I could be related to, and that has never happened to me.
So that was the voice actress for Alex. And I don't know if she does the voice for Oh, I see some ant lions over there. I don't know if she does the voice in the VR game. So I guess when and if I get to playing that, we'll see. Zombies. There you go. Let Alex take care of all that. Come on, then. Boom! Alright, the subtitles. Nice. Oh, I got them all in that one shot. Sweet. Oh, now I feel like there's more. Hold on, I think there was another canister. Oh. There we go, got him. Alright, so nothing down here. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. So yeah. This game was definitely ahead of its time. So, like, not just in terms of the graphics, but... not just in terms of the graphics, but in terms of everything else, too. So, you're talking about the physics, we're talking about, oh, nice! Nice! The story, too, and, like, the pacing, and, nice. The cutscenes, and just how the entire thing's played out. Really ahead of its time. And a lot of games kind of took from it. Alright, so let's see what we have to say.
In this first part of the episode, we're restoring the player's connection to Alex by recalling the sort of collaborative activities you shared with her in episode 1.
Right.
From combat to collaborative puzzle solving. Notice that as she works to restore power to the transmitter, she's careful not to steal the player's fun by doing it all herself. She doesn't actually solve the puzzle, although she sometimes thinks she has. This adds to her charm and helps her feel more human. Of course, the reason we're doing this is so that you will care when bad things happen to her.
Let me see if I can get it working again.
This transmission scene was added fairly late in development.
Oh, fairly late.
After hearing from playtesters that they weren't sure where they were going or why. Setting up the White Forest base as your goal right away was important in an episode with so many open, free-form areas where players might forget what they're supposed to be doing.
Insights into how to fix this? Go for it.
Oh, I'm trying to pick this. Oh my god, go away. Go away. Go away. What the fuck? Okay, I guess I can pick it up with the gravity gun. There we go.
Not sure what I did, but it worked.
So kind of fun banter there.
Now, to check in.
You know, even though we were the ones to fix it.
White Forest. White Forest, this is Alex Vance. Do you read? White Forest, come in. White Forest, are you there?
Alex! My goodness, is that really you?
Yes, and Gordon too. We're okay. We made it out of City 17.
Alex, thank God. I can hardly believe it.
Don't worry, Dad, we're fine. But something really strange is happening with the Citadel.
Oh yes, we've been monitoring the situation.
Where's
The raw
Christie Square?
discharge of the meltdown has been focused into a coherent
Kid snack.
beam of portal energy.
It's the Combine. They're trying to open another gateway.
Yes, what you're seeing is the infancy of a super portal. If it
Tub of
attains
sour
full
keys.
strength,
Oh, nice.
It'll be the 7-hour war all over again. Except this time we won't last 7 minutes.
I love sour gummies. So good.
Gordon,
I don't have any with me
what
though.
if that's why they were sending so much data from the Citadel? So
Yeah.
that
Data from the Citadel?
in the control room, they were feeding huge volumes of data directly into the core destruction sequence.
Magnuson, did you hear that? I'll bet it's the Combine portal code.
Yes, I'm not deaf.
I downloaded the whole packet. They've been chasing us ever since.
Well, of course they have. You see, Kleiner, it's the linchpin of all of their plans.
Well, I can see that. I never said...
Somewhere in that sequence, they would have had to establish a connection with the far side. What you have there, young lady, is the specific contact code for the Combine overworld.
Oh boy.
If I am right about this, and I have no reason to doubt myself, you are carrying the very code Dr. Mossman had hoped to recover.
Oh.
Now, how soon can you get here?
Well, we'll have to get our bearings, but we can definitely...
There is no time to waste. We'll need to step up the launch schedule. And now, as soon as you get here with the signature data, we'll encode the satellite and get the damn thing into orbit. Get here as quickly as you can, you two. For God's
Dad?
sake.
Ongoing sector
You're breaking
sweep.
up. Come in.
Biotics
Dad, are you there?
confirmed.
Dad!
Uh-oh.
Continue surface sector sweep. Remote compliance.
They're still tracking us.
Exterminate.
We need to
Seek
keep
passive
moving.
signature imprint. Mandate sub-level restrictions.
Come on, this way.
Oh. So that voice we just heard, it's reminiscent of the Portal voice, and I believe it's the same voice actress. So Valve made some connections between this and Portal, actually starting with episode 1, I think, and maybe even Half-Life 2. I think they had the voice actress do some stuff on that. But in episode 2, so episode 2 came out at the same time as Portal, and so I think they wanted to not necessarily connect the games per se, but like I don't know if it's more of an Easter egg or a reality, but there's some connection there, and I think they wanted to use Portal technology in Half-Life, but for whatever reason just couldn't put it in here. Oh god, screw you, I don't have any weapons. Alex, where the fuck are you? Okay, can I use this? Oh, nice, I got it. Oh, good, yes. Okay. Okay, can't go there. Alright, so let's take this rock with us, in case we need it for enemies. Walk down these steps. So, let's see. Yeah. So again, this part here, they're trying to showcase the cinematic physics. So they put you in situations to do things that can do stuff like this. Like that. And again, I mean, like, it looks like any game by today's standards, but this was 14 years ago. They did this. Alright, is that, okay, there's nothing here. Okay. Thought there might have been something, but come on.
Madison has an old rocket up at White Forest. He's been hoping for the day when he could launch a satellite to tap into the old array they set up at Black Mesa.
But getting a launch off while the Combine was intact? There was just no way. I'm not sure how they'll use the satellite to shut down that portal, but I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Yeah.
What was that?
Uh-oh. A little bit of foreshadowing there.
Did you hear that?
Okay, I guess I'm supposed to go up there. Okay. No, she's coming around back to me, but I'm thinking, no, I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, there we go. Can I jump up on this train? Nope. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. How come I can't get up? There we go.
Quiet. We're not alone.
Where are you? Where'd she hit?
Careful up there. I'll keep watch out here.
No. Okay, so she's there. Uh-oh.
That worked.
Oh crap! I saw one there. So you got a glimpse of those enemies in Half-Life 1. Sorry, in Episode 1, but you didn't really get to encounter them. So now we're, okay. My game is chugging, so bear with me. I just saved. I'm gonna see if I could just like close down some stuff that might be affecting the frame rate. Just give me a sec. I have a lot of stuff open that I don't need. Yeah, other stuff I have open that I don't need. Yeah, a bunch of apps open. I'm just gonna close everything. There we go. That's what happened at the end of last stream too. So at the end of last stream, my computer was just chugging a lot. So yeah, I'm hoping that this will mitigate the issue. I'm gonna see Task Manager, see if there's any processes that I can stop. Okay, this should be better. Okay, so I think it's just the game now. All right, so let me turn it back on. Oh, there we go. All right, let's keep on going.
Gordon, there's something snooping around out here.
Snooping around out here. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
And get knocked out. Ooh. Uh-oh. Alert. That's a good subtitle.
The Alex Vance. What harm has come? Ah, the free man. I am pleased to see at least you are unharmed. But the Alex Vance, her condition is grave. Healing her will require more than I alone can conjure. Let me summon my kin.
Listen to sound design.
My kin will meet us at a sheltered location beneath the surface. We must move her there quickly. I will stabilize her if the free man will provide us with protection.
Yep.
Let us hurry, free man.
Okay, let's see what
Help awaits us in the mines.
in the mines. Okay, let's see.
From the beginning of Episode 2's design, we intended for Alex to be gravely injured and fall into a coma. However, the timing and nature of her injury changed dramatically. In the earliest version, the player woke to find Alex already unconscious.
Lead on!
We wanted the player to be unsure what to do, but instead this turned out to be merely confusing. In the next iteration, Alex balanced precariously in the train car near the player, only to slip and fall as the train shifted. This was unsatisfying because we have painted Alex as tough and agile. Having her injured in a fall seemed arbitrary and impersonal.
Forward, free man.
We kept trying to add a stronger emotional aspect to her injury, something that would give rise to anger and fear. Around
Anger
this
and
time,
fear.
the hunters were coming online, and we were having trouble giving them a really powerful introductory moment. Solving both problems at the same time, we introduced the hunters as the cause of Alex's injury.
Smart. See, so again, you know, game development is problem solving, and they have two problems, and they combine the two to come up with a solution. What did he say there? What was that one word he said?
From the beginning of Episode 2's design, we intended for Alex to be gravely injured and fall into a coma. However, the timing and nature of her injury changed dramatically. In the earliest version, the player woke to find
He
Alex
said
already
something.
unconscious. We wanted the player to be unsure what to do.
Yeah, he said to give the player rise to anger and fear, which is like, I think it's a direct Star Wars quote. Anger and fear leads to the dark side. But again, it makes sense. Like, if she was injured any other way, the player wouldn't, not that they wouldn't care, but, I mean, maybe care a little bit less. And it just wouldn't make sense. And as they said, you know, it'd be confusing as to why she was injured or why it would just be a dumb reason she got injured.
Creating the sound of the Vort's call was a refreshing break from scoring huge explosions or the bridge destruction. We wanted something subtle that would communicate the Vort's general nature as well as its specific cry for help. Sometimes it can be difficult to process sounds while still giving an organic quality to the voice. To design a sound that contained a sense of the alien personality without just sounding like another animal call, we found a way to add and process overtones while subtly altering the phrasing of the pitch. The resulting sounds give the impression that the Vorts are in fact communicating among each other with a dynamic dialogue of calls as opposed to speech.
Cool. Again, I like the sound design of the Vortigaunt's call. It's very unique and different. And hold on, fuck, I don't even have a weapon yet.
We must hasten. Her state is delicate.
Crowbar.
Use care.
Oh crap.
Press on. If you are able, I will take her to my kin by another path.
Alright, well, at least I got a weapon, so that's good. And I'll save again. Okay, loading. That's our first loading screen. So yeah, within the first 30 minutes of this game, like, you're hooked. Because you have a partner in Alex, and you guys worked well together in the previous episode, and you work well together in this episode up till that point, and she's hurt for a very good reason and cause, and at the same time introducing a new enemy that has now made them, like, super scary in the player's minds. Like, you know, if that's the first time you encounter them or see them, you're thinking, holy crap, when I encounter one of these, what's it gonna do? Ooh, that was a crazy noise. So there's a lot of psychology happening just in the first 30 minutes of a game. So you can only imagine, like, 10 to 12 hour to 20-hour games, how much psychology and thought they put into every little detail. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go. There we go. Gun! Yes, I'm good now. Fuck. Did it just... Nice. Gun and ammo. Okay, good. Good. Anything up here? No. Can't pick that up. You hear some screams and shit. At least this isn't like Ravenholm. So again, subtle vibrations just gives the player a little bit of an idea of what's happening outside. So it's nothing happening directly to them or in front of them, but happening in this world. Head crab? Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yikes.
Medical systems engaged.
So one of the achievements is to get every single one of those grubs. So although I just attacked a few there, I don't know if that's an achievement I'm willing to do at this point. But I guess we'll see. Because I know that it is a very, very difficult one to do.
In early tests, playtesters didn't realize that antlion grubs drop health nuggets, since they tended to pick up the nuggets by accident after squishing the grubs.
Huh.
In order to showcase the feature, we placed a grub on the far side of this webbing. When a player breaks the web, they squish the grub and send the nugget rolling. Most players chase the nugget and naturally understand how to exploit grubs in the future.
Ah, see? So then you see them rolling down there. Yeah.
The antlion grubs were initially created for Half-Life 2
Oh, they were?
to visually flesh out the life cycle of the antlions.
Okay.
We never found the right place for them in that game, but as we developed the antlion environments for Episode 2, they were an obvious choice for Resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to their role in the life cycle of the antlion, they provide an equally valuable service in these dark tunnels: light. As the grubs came to life, we made sure that killing them was more rewarding. In addition to the satisfying squish effects, we added the health nugget for ailing players. Soon, we found many players were compelled to squash every grub in the map. It's worth pointing out that grubs also play a role in our dynamic resupply system.
Wait, what?
The more injured you are, the more health they provide, which allows us to create a consistent level of challenge for players at differing skill levels.
It said show concept art here, but I guess that didn't really happen. So that's really cool. I didn't know any of that. The fact that it was meant for Half-Life 2, but they just couldn't find the right place for it. Oh, I can almost like jump up there. I'm like stuck in the rock. Yeah, they couldn't quite find a place for it, and then it, you know, solves another problem of like having light in dark areas, and then satisfying squish sounds. Yeah, very satisfying indeed. So again, they roll down, so this is the second clue to the player that, hey, these guys drop stuff and you can pick them up. Oh god. Okay, so he went away. So that was our first introduction to those characters. Oh, fuck! You get him? Hold on, I want to like back up. There we go, finally got him. Yeah, so those guys are just like the black head crabs. They can poison you, bring your health down to 1, even though you recover. And like, to me, that's just like a really interesting and cool mechanic for a game. To, interesting mechanic to scare the player, really. You know, like bringing your health down to 1. Oh, I didn't know there was 1 in there. Haha. So nice. Probably more down there. So that's, yeah, so another place we can kill. Oh crap. I hear noises I don't like. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm probably supposed to go, yeah, down that hole then. Alright, I got some more armor. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so I'm probably supposed to go down there. So save. Oh, yeah. I got, so now we're getting more weapons, which is great. Alright, so now where am I? Oh, so I'm on this side. Okay. Ouch. I was gonna say, as if it's not dead. Crap, holy crap, where's that all that noise coming from? Nice, I can just like throw rocks at all these grubs everywhere. Save myself some ammo. Oh crap, there's a guy up there. Where is he coming? Nice, get him! And actually, there's these exploding barrels, which will probably help. Nice. Another one. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, I got that one. So I am going to try a little bit to try and get all the grubs in the game then. See if I can get that achievement. Although I feel like I've gotten it already, but I don't know. But again, I gotta look up often because there might be some above my head, so we gotta make sure we get all of them. Up, down, left, and right. Get every single one. There we go, there we go. So, yeah, up there. Ooh. What was that? Where's that coming from? There you are. Nice. That was an air shot there. That was great. Alright, what else? Okay, so there's a bunch more. There we go. Okay. Any one grub that's on the ground, I know I can just like walk over and I'll get it. So there you go. So I got those two, I should say. There's two of them. It's a big horde of them. Almost looks like there's more than one over there. And I almost feel like, okay, I almost felt like I missed one over here, but I guess I got it, which is fine. All right, let's keep on going. Oh, down here. Ah, so this is probably a cutscene to show that they die in the water. They can't survive in the water. There's barnacles everywhere. Alright, so I'm looking around just in case I didn't miss any. Wow, the barnacle got the whole boat? Holy crap. I wonder if does that kill them? I don't know if that'll kill them. I guess we could try. Oh crap, something's... Okay. Oh crap, again. Screw you! Screw you! There we go. Alright, I got them. Oh, there's more over here. Oh crap. Alright, let's take it right up. There we go. There we go. Let's squish those. Oh crap. Nice. The barnacle's getting them. Yeah. Sweet. There we go. There we go. Got that one too. Just like run into them. Literally run into them and they die. Alright. Alright, so did I get all of them in that area? If anyone sees anyone that I did not get, let me know. And just to be safe, I'll get some here. There's a bunch. Although I'm sure to go in that area next, I just want to make sure. There we go. I think that's all of them. Alright. Oh god! Jeez, scare the crap out of me. Alright, again, looking up because you gotta make sure that... Alright, a little shortcut. Make sure there's no grubs upward. Alright, so those ones smarter. Alright, so... No more over there. There we go. Oh, fuck! Jeez! Didn't even see him there. Holy crap. Alright, there we go. I'm up now. Again, I'm looking up and around. Alright. So I was on the other side of that. Okay. I'm going to save now because I feel like I'm making pretty good progress. I haven't seen the developer commentary bubble in a while, so I don't know what's happening here. So that antlion is obviously leading us towards something. Because it didn't attack us. Ah, now it did. Oh, what the? What the? Oh, yikes. Alright, so yeah, I thought it was deliberately not attacking us for a reason, but yeah, I think it was leading us this way a little bit. Alright, let's save again. Usually there's also an achievement progress tracker with how many grubs I've killed, but I guess for some reason it's not there, or it's not showing up. Unless I've already gotten it. You know what? I might look at that. This mortal coil. Here, so I'm just gonna stop here for a sec. Alright, I just want to check if I did indeed get that achievement. So this noise is gonna go on. Yeah, give me a sec. Because again, I feel like I did get that achievement. let me see. Let me go to my library. 2. What? Here we okay. Okay. Okay, so I guess I got the. Okay, here we go. Oh, I beat Dog. That's an achievement I got. I got the Little Rocket Man. Whoa, and I unlocked something else too. Okay, squish every antlion grub in episode 2. I have not completed that. So that'll be interesting. Oh wow, oh, wow. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 achievements that I have yet to get for this game. So that's interesting. No, it's just me.
You idiot. That's Gordon Freeman.
You idiot. It's
The
Adam
guy
Baldwin.
said he was on the way.
Him, the voice actor.
Dr. Freeman, Alex Vance is over here. The board's trying to patch her up.
Adam Baldwin from Firefly and Serenity fame.
Griggs and Sheckley started off as minor characters who were just used to explain the setup for the turret battle. Once done, they died fairly quickly, leaving the players alone to fend off the antlion swarms. We found this left players unsure of their defensive strategies and would force them to visually survey the cavern before setting up defenses. So we made the 2 characters stronger and had them yell out their state to players, and even suggest what openings the players should cover. This gave players extra time to set up a defensive strategy before the antlions arrived. This also let us ratchet up the intensity level by slowly heightening their reaction to the threats.
Ah, nice.
Once we realized this worked, we decided to separate the characters and create an Abbott and Costello style team to do little bits during the downtime the players were using to set up their defenses. We ended up with entertaining character moments that also cued the player on game state and events.
Nice. Yeah, so very smart move to include those characters and to not really like brush them off or think of them as more NPCs. Get them more involved and like, yeah, just get them more involved.
Griggs and Sheckley's comment about not stepping on the grubs was originally intended for comedic effect and to suggest that, as usual, Gordon Freeman had brought trouble in his wake. However, we found that some players took this comment too literally and would spend the rest of the level avoiding grubs in fear of spawning more antlions. We experimented for a short time with making this an actual mechanic, bringing in antlions whenever grubs are squished, but this had several negative results. It made the tunnels far too difficult and canceled out any benefit the player got from squishing grubs for health. We decided to keep the grub behavior simple and rewarding.
That's smart. I'm glad they did that. That's for
The breach is a rough, earthen tunnel, which many playtesters tended not to notice when the attack began. They felt they had been told to defend only the 3 marked tunnel openings. We addressed this confusion by changing the sequence of antlion waves so that the second attack came through the breach. Players then understood that all 4 openings were vulnerable.
Nice. And I'm going to do some setup now. While we wait. Okay, so that one's there. Oh, much more. Nice. So I think they come up there. So put one there. Oh, there's a bunch. Okay, there's way more than I thought there were. There. Alright, so that one should be fine too. Alright, so a few more. I think, yeah, I think they come from right there, so there should be good. And here, I'll activate this in the meantime.
In Half-Life 2 and Episode 1, players learned that turrets will always attack them, unless they are reprogrammed by allies. We needed a new visual way to instantly show that these new turrets are also allies, and decided to hark back to the aircraft nose art of World War II. The elaborate turret design also hints at how bored Griggs and Sheckley must have been sitting down here by themselves.
Yeah. Holy crap, there's way more of these. Alright. For some reason, I only remember like a few of these being available. Wait, are there? Okay. For some reason, I thought some of my old ones were disappearing. Okay, so this is fine then. So there's no turret here, so let's see what they have to say.
We experimented a lot with the ammunition for this level. Originally, we had a single ammo crate containing submachine gun bullets, positioned down near the elevator. Playtesters, however, seemed happier using a shotgun in this battle, so we added a crate full of shotgun shells and moved both crates to the top area, so players could easily trade off between different styles of gunplay.
Nice. I'm gonna put one over here just in case. Okay, so I think I'm good now. I'm afraid of it activating this cutscene, so I'm gonna walk around.
Every Half-Life game so far has started with Gordon Freeman weaponless. Assuming some players had just played through Episode 1, while others might not have played it at all,
shotgun.
We had to decide how long we should spend parceling out new weapons and providing adequate time to player practice with each one.
Yeah.
In this case, we decided to hand the player a number of weapons all at once, figuring most would have mastered their gunplay in previous episodes.
Yeah.
We held off doing a lot of deliberate training until we began introducing newer modes of combat later in the episode.
Okay. So yeah, at the beginning of the episode, we had the gravity gun for a while, just the gravity gun, and the next thing you know, pistol, shotgun, and then rifle. So a bunch of stuff. Let's see here. Oh,
In
crap.
Half-Life 2, Lou Gossett's voice lent itself to a mystical and mysterious characterization of the Vortigaunt. In Tony Todd's reading for Episode 2, we heard new possibilities for a Vortigaunt who's more of a mystic martial artist. With new attack animations and companion behavior, we worked with Tony to build the Vortigaunt into a powerful ally, a full-on alien escape.
Give us a hand. Let me show you how the antlion sensors work. Got some supplies over here.
That's
if you
fine.
need 'em.
I'm just gonna do this.
At the climax of the turret battle, we introduced the Vortigaunt in full-on action mode. The player can and should take part in the battle, but we were very careful to make it fairly easy for him to hang back and enjoy watching the Vorts clear the room of antlions. We wanted to show off the Vortigaunt's new abilities and get the player excited about the role they were going to play as active allies in the struggle against the Combine.
Nice. So I didn't know I can actively sit back and do nothing. I always thought it was like, oh, the new one.
The turret battle design went through many changes. Early stages had the player controlling 3 turrets and not ever having to fight antlions directly. After playtesters complained of not having anything to do during the battles, we changed the number of turrets to leave the player underhanded, when in later rounds all the tunnels are active.
Yeah.
This creates a better mix of resource management and combat. Later, we added this tweaked version of the hopper mines to give players yet another tool for fighting the onslaught.
Yeah, it makes sense. So you don't want to make it too difficult. You don't want to make it too easy. If the player's sitting back, they're going to get bored. If it's too difficult, they're going to get frustrated. So it's finding that balance, and I think they hit the mark on this. All right, so what's happening?
This sensor will light up if an antlion's coming down this tunnel. More lights mean more antlions. When a tunnel lights up, we move a few turrets in front of it. Pretty simple, eh, Doc?
Hey, Doc. On your way here, you weren't followed, were you?
Don't listen to him, Doc. We're on edge because this place is riddled with antlions.
Yeah.
The Vort says as long as we don't step on their grubs, they shouldn't hear us this far from the nest.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, that's a theory I'd rather not test. We're down to our last 2 turrets. And even these are held together by baling wire and duct tape at this point.
Yeah.
Nice to have them in a pinch, but I wouldn't exactly trust them with my life. Hey, Griggs, you might want to show Dr. Freeman where we keep the supplies, huh?
Oh, yeah. Down there by the Vort. Everything you need for doctoring.
Yeah, so
They're
all the
coming.
hell. Okay, so where are they coming from?
Let's move. We have to defend the fort.
There's just one light there. Yeah. Holy crap. There's a lot more antlions than I remember.
Hey, Doc, you ever seen an antlion before?
Holy crap, that took a lot of ammo.
Shackley?
We got the breach.
We'll be okay as long as they stick to one tunnel.
As long as they stick to one tunnel.
Take care of the turrets.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Stand up. There we go. Is there any other tunnel activated? No, these ones are fine.
One down.
Yeah, so putting the two turrets side by side is almost too... Oh, crap. Almost too easy, I should say.
No offense, Freeman, but things were pretty quiet until you showed up.
Yep. Alright, boys.
Swarm at 24!
Come on, let's go!
I'm coming!
Gonna go back and get the turret. Come on then. There we go. There we go. Holy crap, look how many there are. I'm just gonna keep shooting anyways. Give this a little bit of an edge. Nice.
Come on, try to keep up.
Let's just stay here. We got 36.
You hit it well, Doc. Hey, you see a bug on me, how about you try to get it off next time?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, no, sure. They're only like 5.
Alright, so they got this one, I'll take this one. Actually, if they got this one, I'm gonna take the turret with me. There we go. Holy shit. Alright, so the turrets seem to be doing better than they are, so I'll help them. Maybe I'll help them both out. There we go. Alright.
What?
Save. Save.
What?
What?
Forget it.
Okay.
We got the breach. Hey, Doc, you cover 24.
Oh, God, they're coming from everywhere.
More at 12. So they got the breach. I got 12 and 24 by myself. Ooh, fuck. Alright, let's see what I can do. Oh, that guy almost got through. Oh, I had to use my bomb on that one. Same there. Nice. Oh, there's still more. They're still fending them off. Here I am getting ammo.
I got 10.
Yeah, well, we all got 10. There's hundreds of them.
Why am I reminded of Lord of the Rings?
Cover the breach.
Hey Doc, I'll cover the breach. Alright, so now I gotta cover this one by myself. Oh god, here we go. I'm trying to reload. Nice, okay. We get him?
There.
I'm gonna save again, just in case. Oh crap.
There can't be many more.
Yeah, seriously, there can't be many more, right?
What makes you think that? We got 12.
Incoming at 36. And the breach. And 24.
They're everywhere. Alright, so turret there. Alright, so I'll cover this again, because I feel like I did pretty well. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. Here they come. Actually, I should take this thing with me, because I probably placed it too far. There we go. There we go. Nice. I guess I only got one out of it, but... I get him? I got him? Nice. Alright, doing pretty good. This must be bigger than we thought. It's because I killed all the grubs on the way here, buddy. That's why. Blame me. I'm gonna take one of these because these are like being. Although I can't see. Fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, that one broke too? Kind of give the player a sense of urgency here. Like, oh crap, we're about to die, we're about to die.
Green lights! We got green lights!
Why are there so many? I think we misunderestimated! Look alive! Get ready. Okay, get ready! 3 lights! This is gonna be bad!
Nice.
Hey, it's the Vorts! They made it!
Yeah! I was just trying to scare you, Chef.
Our delay, reclaimable. We killed many antlions.
So did we, holy crap. Yeah.
We must attend to the Alex fast. There is no time. More antlions approach. We shall quiet them.
Oh, great. So they're gonna come help. Alright, so that one can stay there. There should be another turret. Oh no, it got used up. Shit, so I used all the turrets. Oh, this song, the music, yes! Fucking love it, listen. I wasn't even supposed to be here. Kevin Smith reference, let's go! Oh, fuck!
Immediate number. Now to the next matter of urgency.
Nice. The Alex Vance.
Her injuries are grave. This will necessitate deep submersion in the vortex. Indeed. We require the larval extract.
Oh boy.
The extract. Yes. Agreed.
I will make the journey to seek the extract, deep within the nest, in the sacred nectarium. But I cannot hope to bring it back alone.
We must remain to keep the Alex Vance alive. Please, Freeman, join me. Yes, take the Freeman. There is no finer companion. Well stated.
The chanting is creepy but cool at the same time, you know what I mean?
Follow, Freeman. Yes, forward.
Better get moving, Doc. Follow the Vort.
Alright, alright.
Seriously, Freeman, you need to get going.
Seriously, Freeman, you need to get going. Alright, what's he got to say here?
In the prototype for this level, the Vortigaunt cleared the way by blasting apart a rock pile. After a new model was created for the generator, we decided to exploit the Vortigaunt's natural relationship with electricity by having him charge the generator much the way he charges Gordon's suit. We were then able to use generators as Vorta gates throughout the level to indicate areas the player could only enter with the Vortigaunt's assistance.
Huh. Never knew that.
One of the three main themes for antline areas, the mines were a plausible setting for light sources, mechanical obstacles, and resupply. Visually, the mines offer good contrast to the natural cave areas and the more organic spaces the worker antlines have carved out with acid secretions.
So they're talking about the
body is yours to command. Lead on.
Jeez. Basically, I tell them where to go, what to do. Oh, there we go. Checkpoint. Nice. So holy crap, only just a little over an hour in. Yeah. So like I really love that fight part. Again, it's I mean, I feel like I did pretty well there, but it's not too challenging, it's not too difficult, you know what I mean? It's well balanced, and that is hard to do in a game. It's even harder to do in a great game sometimes.
The inline web stacks, grubs, and workers show off a new illumination shader we developed especially for this level.
Yeah, look at
We
that.
began with concept art for the web stacks, modeled those, then added the material parameter that allows the model's self-illumination to be modified based on the angle at which the player views them. The end result is an object that looks lit from within by a weird volumetric light.
It does look weird.
We wanted players to work cooperatively with the Vortigaunt just like they did with Alex in Episode 1. We didn't want to make the Vortigaunt too powerful, or he might take away from the player's fun, but we also wanted him to be a good ally to have around. One solution, shown in this scene, was a shock attack where the Vortigaunt would stun a group of antlions so that the player could finish them off.
Yeah. Nice. So the different dynamic than just having Alex, who like shoots and kills, you know, he knocks them down. And in Episode 1, there was parts where, as Gordon, you would knock down the antlions, and Alex would finish them off. Okay, I think there's like another one there. There it is. Ah, yikes. Oh, I didn't get him? There we go.
The antline experience in Half-Life 2 was characterized by a mindless, constant onslaught of bugs rushing your way. We devised the antline worker for Episode 2 as a way to add depth and variety to the underground sequences by leveraging new types of gameplay. Unlike normal antlines, the worker chooses to avoid direct confrontation, skulking in the background and lobbing acidic globs from a distance. This extends the amount of time players spend with each creature. By contrast, an encounter with an ordinary antline is over in seconds. The spitting behavior was derived from the bull squid of Half-Life 1, but was updated to fit the more physical world of Half-Life 2. To that end, the spit globs are not merely sprites, but physically simulated objects, flying through the air along realistic trajectories.
Nice. Yeah, so again, yeah, these caves would be very repetitive if it wasn't for the dynamic between the regular antlions and the workers. And then again, having them behave very differently just adds a whole other level to it, really.
Beware the acid lions. Their corrosive spray commits to but it also serves as a strong deterrent.
Did I get that one? Can't tell. There we go. Okay. Whew, cool.
This cave was originally designed with a pit in the middle, so the player could punt antlines into it with a gravity gun.
Ooh.
In playtest sessions, however, very few of our playtesters actually used it in this way. The pit stayed in the room, but we changed the path to allow the player to descend into it and come back out.
Texturing of these caves provided a couple of significant challenges. We had never made such a large-scale area completely out of displacements before. The convoluted topology of the surfaces made them especially hard to UV map without unpleasant-looking seams and texture warping. After some early attempts, we decided that we were not going to be able to map this area using conventional UV mapping, so we decided to write custom shaders especially for the caves. Our custom shader combines multiple axis-aligned projections based upon the surface normal.
Jesus.
This largely fixed our problems with stretching and seams. Since we wanted to provide dramatic lighting in these areas, particularly when lit by the flashlight, we augmented the source engine's radiosity bump mapping with a new piece of technology. This allowed us to create a form of bump maps in which the bump map surface details actually cast soft shadows across the surface.
Yeah, so
This emphasizes the surface bumpiness, especially when the light is at grazing angles.
yeah, so you can see right there. So there's a lot of shadows on the rocks based on my angle here, and then as you change, of course, it's just one solid because there's no shadows when you flash the light directly on it. But yeah, the shadows change based on the angle. So that's really, really cool. Had to create whole custom shaders just for this section. That's crazy. It's like I feel like there's one there, but I guess there isn't. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck. I feel like there's another one. There, over there. Okay, good. Another one? Okay, you got him. Nice. Good, good. Squishy squish. Oh, this one was squished already by something. So it's hard to see if there's any up there. I almost feel like lobbing this up there. Hopefully I got them. Yeah, so I don't think there were any others, but did that anyways, just hopefully get the achievement, but I guess we'll see. There we go. So the shotgun has a secondary action, for those who don't know. If I shoot... Oh god. I could shoot regular shot, which shoots one shell. But if I right-click, use a secondary action, it actually shoots two shells. So it's essentially a double-barrel shotgun, or single-barrel shotgun at will kind of thing. Oh, fuck.
Caution.
Oh, fuck. Did it roll down? No. There we go. And then... Again, it's hard to tell whether there's any in there. I don't think there are, because I don't see anything moving. Okay, good. So again, I'm trying to get that achievement to kill all the grubs, but we'll see if I can actually do it. I have a feeling it's going to be a challenge. Let's see, let's get this. Kill two of them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Nice. So it's going to get... Okay. Ouch! There you go.
To the void.
I'll let the Vortigaunt get them. Is there anything in here? Oh crap. Oh crap, I fell.
Turning the Vortigaunt into an expressive character was a challenge for animators, given that he doesn't have what you call a traditional face.
Yeah.
To bring out his personality, the animators concentrated on shifting body weight and broad hand gestures. Most importantly, where human characters tend to move their heads a lot for emphasis, we concentrated his performances on expressive spinal motions.
Hey, spinal motions? For expression? That's different. Where I thought that was moving for a second. I guess not. Is there? Almost like there's one back there, but there isn't. It's weird. So there's definitely a light back there, but no grub. Oh, fuck. I knew there was one of those guys here. I could see there's a dead body of one there, I think. Yeah, see? But I didn't know it would wake up like that.
I am confident the freeman so that we may proceed.
Wherever possible, we try to mine our robust physics engine as a source of novel puzzles. It's especially valuable for giving realistic feedback to the player solving the puzzle. In this scenario, we designed the elevator to sink slightly whenever the player steps on it, giving instant intuitive feedback that it reacts to weight. This made it far more likely that the player would understand that he was dealing with a counterweight puzzle.
Ouch, what the fuck? I hear a zombie, but I don't see one.
We like to lull players into a trance, then startle them. Here, we convince players they are expected to explore and solve puzzles for a long time. Then we abruptly change the mode of gameplay by throwing grenade-lobbing zombines at them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's completely true. I came down here, I'm like, I'm not expecting much action, just like a little bunch of little guys here and there, and then next thing you know, a grenade. Okay. I really wish it showed me the progress of the grubs, because again, it's an achievement I can get, but I feel like they should at least tell you how it's coming along. Can I lift these up? Oh, I can, okay. I don't know if I need them. Hang on, if I hit the switch again, is it going to come back down? I'm curious. I will, okay, cool. Oh, I need to get this one out of there, too. There we go. So I probably need to weigh it down with these two things so that it's slow to go up. So I have enough time to jump on it. That's my guess with this. So if I go here, hit the switch. There we go. So now it's trying to go up, but it can't, so now I gotta knock those over. Alright. It's going up enough at a good pace, so there we go. I'll let it happen. Save again. Yeah. Oh god. Kill all these grubby grubs. Maybe someone. There we go. Got it. Alright, so now I have to open the gate for him. Nice.
The freeman is an invaluable companion.
You said that before. So then he's gonna activate this thing, I guess?
Pity the generator that requires the Vortigaunt to operate.
Yeah. Hopefully I got all the grubs, but I guess we'll see. Oh, I missed that part.
Whenever possible, we try to give the player a glimpse of their eventual goal, even before they realize it is their goal. While we try to design such moments intentionally, sometimes the opportunities present themselves. In this case, while setting up the gag where the rail car slides into the abyss, we opened a hole in the wall and discovered a view of the distant thumper. It became clear that we could tailor the view across the giant cave to foreshadow the spot where Gordon would eventually end up.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd eventually end up over there. Nice. And then, is that a grub? Those are the dead grubs I killed. Is there more over there? Crap! First death of the game.
Whenever possible, we try to give the player a glimpse
I'll save again.
of their eventual goal, even before they realize it is their goal. While we try to design such moments intentionally, sometimes the opportunities present themselves. In this case, while setting up the gag where the rail car slides into the abyss, we opened a hole in the wall and discovered a view of the distant thumper. It became clear that we could tailor the view across the giant cave to foreshadow the spot where Gordon would eventually end up.
Yeah. Can I pick this up? No, it's... Okay. I thought I'd be able to pick that up and launch it at him, but I guess not. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Fuck! There we go. Didn't even realize they were up there. Holy shit. Alright, good. Uh-oh. Ah, crap! Nice. Alright, let's go on up.
Next in the parade of constant obstacles.
Yeah, parade of constant obstacles. That's what this game is, isn't it? And not just this game, but any game in general, really. Alright. So this is the game... This is the game's way of telling you this is unbreakable wood. Because normally you can do that. And then this, it's like you can slightly push it, but it can crush you, I think. Holy crap. That was a fun ride. Alright, so there's nothing down here, I guess? Alright, let's go on up. So, okay, I want to go on up. There we go. I think yeah. Oh crap, another one. I don't have much ammo left. Crap, so I really gotta be careful. Oh god. What is that over there? Can I grab that? Okay. Alright, fine. Alright. No pit would be complete without the free man climbing out of it. Alright, so. There we go. Oh, is that some over there, or is that just... Jeez. There we go. It's like it hits everywhere except for the target I want to hit. It's like, come on. Hit your target weapon. I guess I could use this. Oh, nice. There we go. Alright. Let's do a save. Sweet. Game's so great. All the Half-Life games are so great. So well done. Okay, so I was over there before. Okay, so this is new. This is new. How come I can't go up? How come, am I supposed to go down? I guess we'll see. And these areas seem more lit up than they should, I guess. Oh, so this is... Okay, so this is where I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go this way. Alright, here we go. Totally gonna run out of ammo for this part here. God damn it. Yeah. Unless I keep getting hits like that, then I'm good. But otherwise, yes, I totally feel like I'm gonna... Wow, I'm not getting any hits on that one. Okay, thought that was one there, but I guess not. Nice, finally. Trying to use the zoom in feature, and hopefully that helped, and I think it kind of did. Alright, so I'm supposed to go. Oh god, there's another.
Behold, across the chasm, that immense repellent device promises to cease from endless anti-lion attacks.
Hopefully.
If the Freeman is in agreement, let us find our way to that vibratory haven.
Vibratory haven. Yeah, because the antlions hate vibrations, so that thumper just creates vibrations in the ground, and it kind of prevents them, stops them from... Yeah. Dude, so I feel like I missed a couple there, but...
A vibratory device. These are most effective as a Freeman. Tether is cut.
Oh, fuck, that was not good. Nice. I'll just let the Vortigaunt handle everything, really. Like, yeah, you guys, you can take it. You got it here, right? Oh crap! Oh crap! Except for those guys. Oh god! Fuck. Spoke way too soon. Yeah. Thank God he's just kicking ass, and I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Damn it. Hopper, nice ammo and all that shit. Alright, good. I can't pick it up. I guess I can pick it up like this. Throw it over there. Go back up again and save. Alright, let's do this. Goodbye, Chinese food. Oh, it's revolver ammo. Nice. Alright, get here. Alright. Oh.
So you have summoned the lift?
Yes.
Freeman, beware! Return to the All-in-One.
Oh crap! Threw that away? You can do that?
Prepare.
Oh, damn! He dodged my attack. Oh, god, my aim stuck there for a sec. Oh, fuck! Again. It's like they know where I am. There we go. There we go. All right. Go alone. All right, I'll go alone. Nice. So he's taking them on all by himself. Oh no! Oh crap! Oh god! Oh, that one almost hit me. Seems like a fart shooting me. Oh, okay. Whoa! Shit! It made it all the way up here. Fuck! I didn't even realize that they can do that. Okay, he's on another lift. Alright.
The Vorticon's Dispel attack is a radial explosion that takes out a swarm of antlions. It looks most impressive when seen from above, but that's not a perspective the player gets very often in the tunnels.
Yeah.
We designed the exit from this battle purely to give the player a view from above so the Vort could put on a show.
Nice. And it worked out.
Observe how they fight on below. Heedless fights.
Yeah, they're still fighting the antlions and zombies.
Well, this is all very amusing. But we must not forget the gravity of our errand.
Yeah.
To heal the Alex fans.
Yeah. Let's not forget the Alex fans.
Originally, this room came directly after a long stretch of combat with antlions, and opened up into more of the same. Players who opened the door were faced with another swarm, which they were expected to clear with a whole bunch of handy grenades. However, most playtesters were fairly tired of antlion combat at this point, so we decided that a complete break from antlions would be an even better alternative to blowing up more of them with grenades.
Yeah. Yeah, so that comes down to pacing, and I guess sometimes you don't really realize the pacing of a game until you playtest it. Because as a developer, you're playing your own game over and over and over. And as you're playing it over and over and over, you're not realizing that you're just like, you're on autopilot. So you know what to expect, you know what's to come, and then for you, it's easy. Because, again, you've built it, you're playing it over and over. So you need that outside perspective to realize that, hey, maybe it's not so easy, or, hey, maybe we need to change things up because of A, B, and C, and whatnot.
A glimpse of the antlion garden in this level sets up anticipation for the more extended confrontation in upcoming areas. The player needs to know what he's getting into so that the Vortigaunt's warnings will all make sense.
Yeah.
The Guardian's presence guarantees an awareness of larval clusters. They are commonly posted near the young.
Save again. Can never save too much. So let's see. Whoa. Anything over here? No. No, he just came down. Alright, cool. So those shots were spot on for some
For most
reason.
of this episode's development, there was a counterweight puzzle in this area, one the player had to solve while under attack by antlions. Although it was a clever puzzle, we felt the underground experience was already long enough, so we removed it and streamlined the path to the nectar. Having too many obstacles made it hard to keep up the sense that recovering the nectar was an urgent task.
What's down here, though? Probably like a grub or two. That's my guess.
We must try another. The extract aroma is weakening.
Oh, is this where we were? Where are we? Okay, so there's no grubs. Okay, I thought there were grubs maybe. Cool. So, oh, wait, okay, so when I'm here, oh, right there. There we go. See, I knew there were grubs somewhere, and I almost missed it until they made their sound again. That's probably another developer commentary thing. They'll probably say that for the achievement, people didn't know where the grubs were, so they had to make the sounds to make sure that the player knew they were around. That looks like a little crack in the level. You don't see that too often, but it does happen in a lot of games, more often than you might think, where if you just peek at a corner or something like that, things aren't aligned properly, and then you see like a little crack. It can happen. Kind of like how character models can sometimes like float like a little tiny bit off the ground, and sometimes you don't even notice it. So like, where is he? Is he coming? Where'd he go?
Until we added the wooden landing here, players were very reluctant to jump down into the elevator shaft. Some playtesters went all the way back to the previous level looking for another way down. In the days of Half-Life 1, we depended on players jumping willy-nilly down every elevator shaft they encountered. But over the years, they've learned to be afraid of the things we tend to put down there.
Smart. That's true. If this platform wasn't here, it'd be afraid to jump down. But because you see that, you see this one, you see the other one, you're thinking, oh, okay, maybe I can get down there. And the fact that the Vortigaunt says, I smell the larval extract below. So, alluding to the fact that you're supposed to go down.
Bravely done. When you reach the lower chamber, you must find a way.
Break it.
Remember, do not kill the guardian, or the extract will be ruined.
Okay, so I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, if I fall down here, that's... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to fall down there. This is probably the way I'm supposed to go. So I'm going to save again. Nice. There we go. Oh, I didn't know I could actually pick up a skeleton. Holy crap. Let's see it. Oh. Pick it up by the head. I can't pick it up normally. I can only pick it up. Let's see if I can pick it up. There we go. Come with me, friend. Oh, wait. Why am I ducking? Walk, 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 duck, duck, crawl, crow, duck. There we go. He's walking. Die! Oh, wait. I don't want that gun. Why do I feel like there's more the other way? So I gotta check now. Again, I always gotta check. Gotta make sure there's no grubs anywhere else. I don't hear any, so I don't think so. Okay. So it should be clear. Alright, so I'm supposed to fall down. I wonder if... There we go. Alright, so I did kill these two guys. Alright. Again, I really want to get that achievement. I still have yet to get it. Oh, there's a bunch of larvae. Alright. No, okay, so I can't go that way. And I have a feeling there's an opening somewhere. Cavern. Down there. There it is. There we go. Oh crap. Pull me up. Come on then. I gotta go all the way up. Actually, no, I guess not. I can just kill it. There we go. Okay, there's a few more here. Oh crap, I meant to switch guns. There we go. Didn't want to waste my ammo on that. Damn it. Oh well. Oh crap, there's a bunch in here. Leave. Okay, so I'm gonna save.
One of the major graphical enhancements we made to the Source engine for Episode 2 was the addition of shadow mapping for the player's flashlight.
Yeah, so we talked about
This allows the flashlight to cast soft, dynamic shadows into the world, adding realism and drama to the scene, particularly in dark underground areas like this one, in which the use of the flashlight is required to navigate the space. As you move around, notice that all objects in the world cast and receive realistic shadows from your flashlight.
Yeah, they do. It's very well done. Ouch, seriously? I hear him, but I don't see him. See, I hear him again. Oh god. So I know I played this a couple times, and I die a lot at this spot. So hopefully this time I can avoid that. Okay, that's my own footsteps. Don't know why my footsteps are loud. Okay, so this is like a huge circle with well, health here, and then this thing here on the side. So it's a way to kind of like try to outrun the Guardian, I think. Okay, save again. Let's go this way. Then what do we got here?
Early versions of this area had serious problems. It was brutally punishing and unfun.
Yeah.
We were trying to make an experience about timing and tension, but playtesters perceive this as another boss battle. But without physics and explosives, there's no way to kill the Guardian. They would empty all their ammunition into him and die horribly over and over before giving up and running away. They hated it. Our first solution to this problem was to add an arena immediately before the maze, where we hoped players would use up most of their ammo and head crabs and barnacles and not even try to shoot them. But clever players managed to lure the head crabs into barnacles and rush past while the barnacles were feeding, arriving in the Guardian's lair with plenty of ammunition and again, the false impression that they could kill the boss. In the end, it was necessary to have the Vortigaunt tell the player, remember, do not kill the Guardian or the extract will be ruined. Therefore justifying why you wouldn't be able to do what we didn't want you to do and what you couldn't do in the first place. This area is really fun now. The battle is almost exactly like the original layout. The big difference is that we're communicating our expectations to the player, rather than having them learn by dying.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do that, because sometimes it can be tough. So I'm gonna save again, because I know once I drop down, that's when he comes. Watch. And then you're like, oh, fuck. And then he's knocked down, so you gotta, like, run behind him. Oh god, I make it? Yes, I made it. So he can't fit in here. Oh god.
In Half-Life 2, the Antlion Guard was originally meant to be a sort of superbug bloodhound that pursued the player through caverns and harassed him while he slipped into small spaces to hide. While we never realized that design in Half-Life 2, this scenario is, for the most part, exactly what his original design sought to accomplish. Over the course of many years of production on various titles, we found that ideas often go away into the ether for years or more, only to resurface and thrive in a new game environment. Even failed prototypes can flourish down the road.
That's cool. So then, that's another huge game development thing, where things that made its way onto the cutting room floor in one game sometimes make its way into another. Even so much as like entire concepts and designs.
Before we simplified the path through the Guardian's lair, we allowed a right turn at this junction, leading the player right back to where they began. One of our playtesters continued to repeatedly turn right here for half an hour. That was a compelling argument for removing the maze-like elements.
Yeah, so like, what was it? The Prince of Persia games. There's like a lot of parkour in those games, and a lot of it, a lot of the stuff they did made its way into like Assassin's Creed, and I think some things they had originally intended for that they couldn't do, again, made its way into
Antlion
Assassin's
tunnels,
Creed.
carved out by worker antlions using their acid secretions, make up the third of 3 subterranean spaces with a distinctive visual style. man-made mines and natural cave formations being the other two. The presence of crawl spaces was dictated by game design, but they evolved into chambers that fit logically within the life cycle of the antlions. Here, the young grubs can develop and feed in safety, although, conveniently for the player, they cannot digest useful items such as health kits.
Huh. Nice. Got them all? Okay, so I see another exit thing over there, so I'm gonna run for it. And actually, I'm gonna save again. Can never save too much. Alright, here we go. Oh fuck, I think you heard me. Alright, there we go. Is he gonna come by right here? No. Okay. Damn. Alright. Reload my one ammo. I am like a reload junkie. Like, any game I play, I have to like reload right away. It's crazy.
One change we made to episode 2 was to decouple the flashlight power from the suit power. Playtesters constantly had their flashlight on during the guard chase sequence and were unable to sprint to safety because the flashlight drained their suit's sprint ability. We wanted players to be able to outrun the Guardian with their flashlight shining. Sometimes we are forced to make trade-offs between conventions we've established in earlier installments and gameplay we need now. It would be silly to not have cool-looking underground passages just to keep flashlight behavior consistent until the end of time. As for the rationale within the story, players might assume this new feature was apparently the result of damage sustained in the train crash.
So that's, yeah, I didn't even notice that, never noticed that in the many years I played this. That they changed it up. Alright, so, oh, there he is, fuck. Where's he gonna go? I'm gonna go this way. Fuck, 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 he's right behind me. Fuck, 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 God! Oh my god. Oh wow, he swiped me.
In early versions of this map, the tunnels here were more maze-like, with branches, loopbacks, and dead ends. After watching numerous playtesters get lost, it became obvious that they were not having fun. We simplified the paths and added a number of one-way choke points. The curving tunnels still keep the player in suspense, but as long as he keeps moving, he'll continue to progress, with very little time wasted in retracing steps.
Okay, so yeah, just a little spot here where we can take a break and like avoid his attack. Man, he almost got me. That's crazy. My heart was racing a little bit there too. Where is he now? Where is he? I almost feel like he's just around the corner. Alright, I'm gonna go in here then. Looks like there's a bunch of little grubs. Fuck. Yeah.
In early versions of this map, the player was allowed to drop straight to the bottom of the shaft. Nobody ever saw the Guardian break through the boards. Therefore, we added a small floor area and required the player to turn around to break more boards, making it much likelier that players would see the Guardian's attack.
Okay. I missed the developer commentary there, so crap.
One of our toughest jobs is tuning for difficulty. There are all kinds of ways that sloppy game design can make players miserable when they're supposed to be enjoying themselves. If the player's laughing as he dies, it's a good sign.
Yeah.
It means the death is perceived as part of the entertainment experience, that the player died fairly and not as a result of poor design. But if the playtester's beating his head on the keyboard, we usually take this as a sign that there's still work to be done.
Oh, fuck, what the fuck? There we go. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment, like, a lot. Where, like, a lot of gamers kind of rage, and they have a lot of anger and hate towards the game, and they're like, oh, this isn't fair, this isn't fair. When in reality, you know, sometimes it does come down to skill. And I'm of that mindset where a lot of times if a game outsmarted me because of the rules of the game and the fact that I understood them.
At various times in development, this game...
I'll redo that one. Then I'm like, okay, yeah, game, you got me, and I'll like... and I'll laugh it off, you know, be like, oh, okay, you got me, good job, game. But if I died from like a glitch or like, you know, something else in the game that wasn't like as part of the rules or like the world that they created, then yeah, it's like
at various times in development, this gear was loose in the environment, tucked in a dark crevice, hidden in a small box, or lost in the bottom of a flooded pool. One playtester, unaware of his low health, actually drowned in 2 feet of water while retrieving the gear. We realized that attaching the gear to a chassis identical to the engine motor was the best way to help the player make the connection between this gear and the empty space on the other assembly.
This puzzle proved surprisingly difficult for many players. In an earlier version, not only did you need to find the spare gear, but this elevator was connected to a disabled generator that wouldn't operate until you also attached a crank and jump-started it with the gravity gun. Although it sounds simple, most playtesters got stuck here for many minutes. We kept simplifying until we hit the version you see here.
Yeah, so I can see that being an issue. For sure. As if that hurt me. Really didn't want it to, but hey, I guess it did. And I haven't gotten the achievement yet, so I'm kind of worried that I missed one back there. Oh, so now I gotta, yeah. Proceed together, yes. Jeez. He's an ass kiss, isn't he?
The scent of right perfection beckons. Follow me while I track you to the source. You have done the hardest work, admitting entrance to this chamber. Truly, the life of Alex Vance is in able hands.
Oh, good to know. Which way do we go? I feel like we have to go this way. Ah, we do. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to pause for a bit and take a break for anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, there. Okay. So I'm going to save. Yeah, I'll save again. And I'll leave it like this. And, yeah, I'm going to set this to be right back. Give me a second. So it says stream starting soon. Just give me one moment. Change that to say be right back. I really need a second one. I should just duplicate that layer and have one for each, right? One for starting soon and one for be right back. But I'm not there. So it is what it is. This is what we get. It's trying to load. I think my CPU is a bit overloaded right now. Holy crap. There we go. Be right back. Done. Here we go. So, going 3. Oh, crap. Come on. 04. Start. What does it say? Alright, 11 minutes. Alright. Yeah, I'll be right back in less than 10 minutes, folks. So, hang in there. Grab yourself a snack, stretch, get a beer, get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever it is you need to do, take a break. I'll be back. Alrighty. I am indeed back. I made it back just in time. There was like 1 minute left on the timer as I came back into the room. So, got myself a drink, another drink, another beer, I should say, snack, and yeah, here we go. So I think we're about to get the larval extract. Is he dead?
Such quantities of larvae. Such a heady aroma.
Heady aroma.
Excellent. A bounty of larval extract. This should only take a moment.
Alright, I'm gonna do this.
When the Vortigant discovers the extract, we wanted to do something to distinguish the nectar from all the other glowy alien substances that we've seen in the caves so far. Therefore, we had him perform a bit of a chant and had the extract give off a show of its own.
We had wanted to implement a generalized particle system for quite some time, and after episode 1 we set out to create one. In previous Half-Life games, each effect had been hand-coded by a programmer working with an artist. It was effective, but not easily scalable.
Yeah.
Our new system drew upon the aspects we found most useful from team members who had worked with both real-time systems in games and offline renderers for movies such as The Lord of the Rings. The results were an artist-friendly, modular, component-driven system. Each system can have renderers which display the particle in some form, initializers which set up certain properties of the particle, operators which carry out actions upon the particle each frame, constraints which provide movement limitations such as collision, forces which impart complex dynamics, and emitters which determine how each new particle is created. Together they are plugged into a system as needed to be as lightweight or as complex as required for the effect. Each individual component is simple, but when combined can create rather complex dynamics. Furthermore, adding additional components to support the specific needs of a game or a mod is easily done. The results can be seen in everything ranging from the simple glows of the larval extract here, to the citadel effects, blood, smoke, hunter effects, portal effects, fire, and so forth. Dynamic effects are now in the hands of the artists, who can use them to create whatever is needed, from unique one-offs in specific levels, to generalized effects for gameplay.
Nice. So, again, another problem-solving technique in game development. If you're doing something over and over and over again, you got to try and make it into a tool or something that's easier to manage, and something that's scalable, so that you can just use it over and over and over again, rather than having to custom do it every single time. So that's cool. And I didn't know that. I guess team members worked on Lord of the Rings.
Truly, well done. You bear some traits we thought innate to Vortigine. Antlion husbandry was once our ancestral practice.
Whoa.
The creatures exude many valuable compounds. The extract is the most prized by far.
Oh, this is a creepy
Dissolves
screenshot.
False veils that
Awesome,
divide
though.
the vortessence. All this you shall witness.
Oh, loading.
No pulse. Stop. She ebbs. If we lose her, we lose all. Behold, the extra miraculous secretion. Make haste. Join now as we imbibe the extract. Yes. A human is needed. Agreed. Join us, Freeman. We weave the Freeman's life with hers. Yes, there is a quickening. This bond between
Dr. Freeman.
Oh, like a taunting.
I realize this moment may not be the most convenient for a heart-to-heart, but I had to wait until your friends were otherwise occupied. There was a time they cared nothing for Miss Vance, when their only experience of humanity was a crowbar coming at them down a steel corridor. When I plucked her from Black Mesa, I acted in the face of objections that she was a mere child and of no practical use to anyone. I have learned to ignore such naysayers when quelling them was out of the question. Still, I am not one to squander my investments, and I remain confident she was worth far more than the initial appraisal. That's why I must now extract from you some small repayment owed for your own survival.
Oh.
See her safely to White Forest, Dr. Freeman. I wish I could do more than keep an eye on you, but I have agreed to abide by certain restrictions. Well, now, listen carefully, my dear. When you see your father, relay these words. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
her vocal form has regained integrity. Have a very...
I'm gonna pause here for a sec. So the Vortigaunt said that Freeman's life is now intertwined with hers. So in order to save her, I guess part of me is now part of her and we're intertwined. But what the G-Man said was also interesting, which I think is a bit of foreshadowing too, in that, for saving her life, the debt must be repaid by Freeman or something. Like, we now owe him something. Because I guess he allowed this to happen, kind of thing. Something like that. I don't know. Like, the G-Man is so mysterious and the whole mythos behind Half-Life, the universe and everything. I don't know much about it. I just know a little bit about it. Excuse me. But I don't want to go too deep, because I know there's so much more. And oh man, I really want to play Half-Life Alyx now on VR. And I want to see if there's any more of that stuff, because that would be really interesting. But yeah, so it looks like we did it with the help of the Vortigaunts. We saved Alyx.
An immeasurable loss.
Oh, God.
Lie still.
Oh my God. I thought for sure I was dead.
The Combine hunters caused traumatic injury.
A hunter. So that's what it was.
We knit shattered bone and restored circulatory integrity. Yet it was a free man who retrieved her vortessence.
Yeah, that's Gordon. How long have I been out?
A matter of hours.
hours. We've got to get moving.
A moment longer.
But we have to get to White Forest. It's vital.
No fear. We will put you on the right road.
Yeah.
Now, try carefully to rise.
Whoa. I don't know what you did, but I have a feeling I'm lucky to be here.
Come then. I will get you on the path to White Forest.
Come on, Gordon.
Okay.
We sometimes use sounds to set a mood rather than to literally underscore the on-screen action. The G-Man sequence you just saw, for example, relies heavily on the use of abstract and ambient sounds. We wanted the soundscape to have a deadened, internalized quality that you get from putting your hands over your ears. So we started with recordings from inside the womb. If you listen closely, you can hear the internal gurgling noises as well as muffled heartbeats. We then added various other effects around the rhythm of the heartbeat, plus long-tailed reverbs. None of the door or transition effects are literal interpretations, but are obscure metal and feedback sounds created to work in sync with the observable actions. So all of these things contribute to the scene's dreamlike quality.
One of the most significant story meetings we had near the beginning of episode 2 concerned how much we were going to reveal about the G-Man. Once we'd decided exactly how much to explain, we had to come up with a way of revealing it. Alex's healing sequence offered the perfect way to pull Gordon out of mundane surroundings and put him in a realm where the G-Man can speak to him directly, but dialogue is only one of our tools for narrative. By blending images from the past, the present, and the immediate future, we continue to stitch together the Half-Life story over time. We make clear that the events at Black Mesa continue to resonate, and we draw the strongest connections yet between Gordon, the G-Man, and Alex and Eli Vance.
Yeah, so when we were talking to G-Man, he was in the office of Black Mesa, or the entranceway of Black Mesa. So just like this developer said, they showed glimpses of the past, the present, the future. Past being Black Mesa. The present, you saw Alex on the monitor and her being healed by the Vortigons. And the future,
Come on, Gordon, get in.
there
We're not
was
leaving without you.
another monitor that showed a hallway.
Hurry, Gordon.
That hallway...
We've got to get to White Forest.
Yeah, shut up. That hallway, Dr. Mossman was in that hallway while talking to us. She was looking for the Borealis, or she was like on the Borealis ship, which they were trying to look for this portal technology and stuff like that. And again, that portal technology kind of relates to Portal, the game. So it's interesting, like you don't clue in on that kind of stuff, how that just that one scene alone conveyed so much about, again, the past, the present, and future games. Which they still need to do, and I'm still angry about.
Go safely. Travel well.
Good luck out there. Okay, Freeman. Be adequate.
Be adequate.
What the hell does that mean, anyway? I don't know. Sounds like something the Forts would say.
I think I can walk on my own now. Let me give it a shot. Yeah. Stiff, but I think I'm okay.
This thing casts a shadow. That's cool.
I really consider working on Alex my acting school because it has stretched me. It has made me go deeper in my work. It's sharpened me up as far as being able to call in emotions or really just imagination. A creative spirit is really just a lot of imagination, I think. And afterwards, I always seem to be sharper in everything I do. I always have a good show at night, or I always go on to the next job with a heightened awareness or a heightened presence. And it's only helped me. So thank you, Alex, for that.
So yeah, it's the second time we hear from the voice actress of Alex. So this isn't just developer commentary, it's just people who worked on the game. Yeah, which is really cool.
Whoa! That was a Guardian.
The Guardian?
Somebody must have done something to piss it off.
Yeah, we did that, thanks to you.
The Guardian is enraged over our theft of the extract. If it tries to hinder our progress, we will have no choice but to kill it.
You messed with its eggs? Oh, no wonder it's mad.
Loading already. Freeman Pontifex.
In this vista, we release the player from the confines of the subterranean world and thrust them into a vast open space on a scale rarely seen in our previous games. The narrative takes advantage of this scale as well. With our allies at close range and our enemies on the distant bridge, we are reminded of the personal stakes and the larger threat, all in one short scene.
Yeah. You just see them walking.
Most of our dramatic scenes are constrained in such a way that the player can't progress until the scene is over.
Yeah.
For example, there might be a gate that only Alex or a Vortigaunt can open. In this scene, where the Vortigaunt and Alex first see the Combine marching on White Forest, we simply placed a few barrels to block the way while Alex and the Vortigaunt speak. With just this slight impediment, every playtester stayed and watched the scene as intended, so no explicit gate was needed.
North? White Forest.
Oh, an
We
advisor.
have to get there ahead of them.
Sometimes very
I
small
know
changes
humans
can
with
make
a
it.
vehicle not far from here. They will understand our urgent need.
What are we waiting for?
Sometimes very small changes can make a big difference. Originally, these troops all marched in lockstep, using the same walk animation. This looked extremely robotic. We took a second walk animation that had been done for this troop skeleton, a more upright, casual walk, and programmed each soldier to randomly blend between the two walk cycles as he crossed the bridge. This 30-minute change made a huge difference in the scene.
Huh. Cool. Never even noticed or realized that.
We
That
tried
makes
several
sense.
different ways of showing the advisor traveling with the Combine forces. We started off with an advisor pod flying over the troops, much as they flew from the Citadel at the end of Episode 1. However, we didn't want to give the impression that those pods were anything but emergency escape units. They were not meant to be self-powered flying crafts that could be piloted around in future episodes. We ended up with the solution you see here. APCs are pulling a structure holding an inert advisor pod. This lets the player study the advisors at different points in their life cycle. They see the main stages of the advisor's metamorphosis, from harmless larvae into powerful and highly mobile monsters.
Cool. So again, something you don't quite notice or realize. Yeah, so they all walk slightly different, just enough to have some variance. Which is good, smart. And they said it only took 30 minutes of development time to do it. So, that's fucking amazing. Bye-bye. Yeet.
Alex's model underwent some upgrades for Episode 2. We added 2 new holes to her jacket, courtesy of a hunter, and dirtied her texture up a bit to show wear and tear.
Yeah.
We also increased her polygon count, and to help with her jacket, we added shoulder blades to her back so that it flexes better when she lifts her arms. Additionally, we reconnected her belt so that instead of being rigidly attached, it now flexes and slides around more. A lot of this stuff you won't even notice. It'll just look right. Yeah, that's Alex. She's wearing a jacket. You won't even think about it. It's easy to have the computer draw something stiff and awkward, but doing that pulls you out of the game. You stop believing in the characters. They just become icons. Our goal is to make our characters simply look natural, but to do that requires lots and lots of work and tons of new technology. The irony is, if we've done our job, you won't even notice. It'll just look right.
Yeah, so I noticed that too in one of my playthroughs, that she had holes in the back of her jacket after the hunter impaled her, basically. And the fact that she has more wear and tear on her face. So she has some scuffs on her eyebrow, bottom of her chin, her collar there. Like, you know, little details like that. And, of course, blood on the shirt now because, again, she got impaled. So little details like that, and they make a very, very good point for not just game development, but for a lot of things in general, like visual effects in movies, or directing in movies, or dialogue in movies. Anything really. where if you don't notice what their intention is or what they're trying to do, then it means they've done their job well. You know what I mean? Like, if you just accept it, it means they've done something right. So, again, like, Alex's character model and character and facial expressions, everything is just, like, natural. You just take it, you accept it. Just like as you would some special effects that they do in movies nowadays, where an entire scene is done in CG, but you think it's actually real. That means they've done their job well, very well, because as soon as you break that believability, it hinders the experience. Sometimes it can break the experience fully, meaning like you're so into it, you love it, you're enjoying it, and then as soon as something like that happens, it's like, no, it's like you're out, you're done. Well, not done, but I mean, like, it really just pulls you out of it, rather than tries to, you know, keep you in and keep you engaged. So I have a feeling we're gonna. I haven't saved in a while. I realized. So I don't. Oh, this is not exploding barrel. I have a feeling we're gonna fight the antlion here, the antlion guardian or whatever. But we'll see if that's the case. Yeah. So it looks like there's these things over here.
This vista is one of the largest open outdoor areas we've tackled in our games.
Wow.
When rendering such an area in real time, it's necessary to use various level of detail techniques made available to us by the source engine. For example, the distant foliage and combine enemies are rendered with far fewer polygons than they would be if they were meant to be viewed up close.
Yeah.
Additionally, the organic shapes used to model the rocky outcroppings and valley floor below use complex shading operations to combine a relatively modest amount of texture data. This trade-off, which requires a manageable amount of texture data, allows us to use more polygons, enabling us to represent more organic shapes which are in contrast to the orthogonal forms common to our traditional urban environments.
So you can even see that as I zoom in. So you see the models pop in and out of existence, and things get crisper and clearer, like the power lines up there. So, doing video games is fucking hard. Because you gotta take into consideration memory, performance, everything. You can't just render everything, you can't just put everything in the world and be like, here it is, here's everything. You have to hide and show certain things. You have to put certain things in lower resolution that are far away to save on CPU cycles, to save on storage, RAM, resolution. A bunch of stuff like that that a lot of people don't realize.
Initially, we built this area around the sand traps mechanic from Half-Life 2, warning the player that stepping on sand would trigger swarms of antlions. Soon after the warning, however, the safe islands of rock ran out, and the player was forced to run across the sand as quickly as possible. Players were confused by this and upset because Alex and the Vortigaunt would simply say they had no choice and head straight across the sand. To solve this, we decided to stage the combat with safe zones around Thumpers instead.
Good.
Early in the development for this level, we used an animation for Alex that showed her as clearly injured as she ran along behind the player. This really slowed her down, however, and playtesters did not enjoy waiting for her to catch up or going back to retrieve her. To address this, we started a recovery in the preceding map to make sure she was healthy enough to run at a regular speed before reaching this area.
Let's keep moving.
Have their enclave on the rim of this canyon. I do not see their sentries.
Did I make it? Nope.
This scenario required significant changes to the antlion guard behavior.
Players of past games were used to dealing with only one guard in a confined space and without anywhere to hide. In this scenario, the player had a safe zone, but couldn't remain there to accomplish their goals. One change we made to the guards was in altering how they throw objects at the player. Originally, they shoved objects directly toward the player at high speeds. These objects were really hard to dodge, and if you weren't paying complete attention, you could easily be blindsided and killed. The guards now hurl objects along an arcing trajectory, which not only gives the player a greater opportunity to dodge, but looks awesome. The player gets to see the guard launch a car from 100 feet away, then step aside just as it crashes to the ground where they were standing.
That's cool. I'm gonna bring these a bit closer to home base. Alright, so there's a talking point here.
We wanted to create a tension between Gordon and the Antlion Guardians that would develop over several levels and only resolve out here in the open. In order to differentiate this Guardian from the others the player had encountered throughout Half-Life 2 and Episode 1, we changed his texture to a glowing green. This gave the player the satisfaction of revenging himself on the creature that had chased him through the underground lair.
Ouch, fuck. Did I kill that one? Oh, sweet, I killed it. I did kill it. Are there any more explosive barrels anywhere? I had to pick this up. Holy fuck, the car! Just like he talked about. Alright, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck's this guy now? Come on then. Where'd he go? Way the fuck over there. I want to see if throwing this at him will hurt him a lot. Oh, he's giving me an explosive. Alright, I'm done with that. Alright, come on then. Oh, that actually hurt him. Oh, I missed. Fuck. Yeah! Got him! So now
Nice
she's
work,
happy, yep.
Gordon. Sorry it couldn't be more help. I'm still a little weak.
Mm-hmm. It's all good. Oh, what are you gonna say?
Done, Freeman. You dispatched those guards with great dispatch. Come now. The vehicle we seek is in the encampment above.
That's like saying, you killed them with great.
Some testers had trouble
kill
realizing
skills.
when they were doing damage to the Antlion guards, so we've added a bleeding effect that grows more serious as the guards' hit points decline. This kind of visual feedback makes more intuitive sense to the players. It suits the biological nature of the creature and frees us from having to rely upon spoken explanations of gameplay.
Okay, just checking these holes for any interesting things. Alright, did you activate this yet?
This lift will carry us to where the vehicle awaits.
Nice. Is there an actual lift?
Looks like the elevator's stuck up there.
Just eat them up. There we go. Your chariot awaits.
Thanks, Gordon.
Alright, I'll press it. God, I gotta do everything around here. Wait, what? There we go.
Puzzling. The sentries should have spotted us by now.
You think the Combine found them?
Such a theory is hardly far-fetched.
Loading screen, now long hallway. There we go. You can tell with Half-Life when the loading screen is going to happen. There's usually a corridor of some kind, long hallway. And yeah, you can't get back up. So the old level's assets are gone. And now the new level assets have been loaded. Ooh, lots of health and armor here.
Oh, God.
Oh, this was a ship.
Combine found them all right.
But came to no good end themselves. Head crabs have had their way with both parties.
Hey, look! Out on that bridge. I think I see the car you were talking about.
Oh, the car, yeah.
It appears they attempted an escape, but made it no farther than the abyss.
Well, if they got it over there, maybe we can jump it back to this side.
We recommend the Freeman for this task.
Of course.
Hey, I'm feeling a lot better.
That condition will not last long if you plunge into the toxins below. We would do well to lend our protection from above, while Freeman skirts the hazards in the pit. This mounted gun may prove useful.
Oh, nice. Mounted sniper. Oh, I can't use it? So he's gonna use it? You got a good shot?
The gun would appear to be powerless.
Oh, no. I'd have to power it on then.
Go, Freeman. I will look after the Alex Vance.
Alright, let's read these.
In Episode 1, Alex climbs up into a hidden room and uses a combined sniper rifle to assist the player.
Here,
The player never sees the rifle, only the targeting beam. For Episode 2, we decided to show the combined sniper rifle and let the player know exactly where Alex would be standing when she used it. However, making it visible and accessible to the player required us to come up with a way to make the rifle usable only with the Vortigaunt's help.
If we're gonna beat the Combine,
Though
the
it's
White
somewhat
Force,
of a
we better
contrived and arbitrary device for keeping the player from using the gun, we felt it was a worthwhile trade-off, given that playtesters tended to enjoy the co-op sequence of Alex assisting them from above.
Yeah. That was a really fun moment in Episode 1. With Alex sniping and you just
For
walking
attentive
around
players, this is the first time we've
the
allowed
area.
a glimpse of the G-Man since Half-Life 2. In Episode 1, we suppressed the G-Man's visitations completely, to show that he had lost track of Gordon. But after Alex's healing incident earlier in Episode 2, he is actively watching again. Keep an eye out for him.
Ah, I didn't know that. I didn't know G-Man was here. Completely missed it. Fuck. I gotta like reload the whole thing now just to see. But yeah, in Half-Life 2, he not haunts you, but he watches you. And like if you look off in the distance as you approach a new area, sometimes you can see him like staring at you or staring in your general area for a moment, and then turning around, walking away, and like disappearing into a building or something. But yeah, I guess I'd always noticed that he's gone from Episode 1, but I had no clue you could actually see him in Episode 2. But his explanation also makes sense. How in Episode 1, G-Man kind of lost track of you. So, and now he's found you again after the Vortigaunts were distracted saving Alex. So all that makes sense. So it's great how they have an explanation for everything. What's this? No, okay. I don't know if I remember that sound.
The
The ambient sound of the poisoned zombie breathing was placed here to make the descent into the building scary.
Yeah.
Although most of the team thought it was comical, there were a few playtesters visibly unnerved by it. One playtester stood at the opening to this room for a long time, afraid to go in.
Like me? Oh, fuck! Okay, so that was him. Okay, so I got lucky with that one.
Training players who haven't played previous episodes is always a challenge. Those who had not played episode 1 did not immediately understand
Jack
that the
them
combine
boxes
sniper
up,
beam
Mr.
was
Freeman.
friendly.
Yeah.
They avoided it.
Hey,
thinking
Kyler,
it
nice
could
to see you
damage
again.
them.
It's been a while, buddy.
Therefore, we added
How's
this
it
staircase
hanging?
scenario, where we reintroduce Alex's sniper behavior and make a show out of her shooting a zombie to protect the player.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I beat Half-Life 2, beat Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Lost Coast, and here we are with Episode 2. I don't think I'll finish it today, but you know I'll finish it soon enough. No, that's mine. Give it to me. Give it to me. I guess they're stronger. Oh man, I lost all those goodies. But yeah, I did kill that crab with the box. I didn't even realize it wasn't on purpose or anything. But come on then. There we go. Watch this. They're all dead, all at the same time. Nice. Alright, so yeah. I've been traveling a bunch for work. Rural Vigilant. I scored some Wi-Fi. Nice. Well, hey man, I'm so glad you could join. I hope your travels are going good, going okay, and hopefully the Wi-Fi signal is good. Oh shit. So I think I've mentioned this before, but if you take the sound that they make and reverse it, they actually say things like help me, and stuff like that. Because they're dying, so. Oh shit! There we go, got him. Let that grenade take care of the rest.
In this scene, we rigged an entity called a physics explosion to create movement among the boxes inside the dumpster. One playtester we had threw a grenade into the dumpster, and the physics explosion entity caused the grenade to fly back out. The player was surprised, thinking the zombie had tossed back his grenade. Although this happened by accident the first time, we went ahead and set up the entities to make sure it would happen for every player who lobs a grenade into the dumpster.
Okay. Nice. Alright, got him. Oh, I am supposed to be able to go. Oh, fuck. I don't like this, but I'm gonna. Ooh, that one hurt me. Oh, it only hurt me out on health. That's fine.
This
Here we
is an
go.
instance where observing playtests gave us ideas for tuning the experience. In an early version, playtesters would trigger the lights to go out and the zombies to wake up. Then, they would run out of the room and close the door. After seeing this repeatedly, we added a trigger allowing the zombies to open the door and chase the player.
I don't think I've played episode 2. The commentary is neat, explaining some source wizardry. Yeah. So, I played Half-Life 2. And I'd forgotten that they didn't have a developer commentary. I thought they did, but they introduced it starting with Lost Coast. So I don't know if you recall, but after after Half-Life 2, they did some work on the source engine and did HDR, high dynamic range, and so they released Lost Coast to kind of showcase it. It's like a 45-minute demo level, 1 hour long demo level, and it had developer commentary. And then with Episode 1, they did the same thing. They did developer commentary, and same with Half-Life 2. They only enabled it, well, for Lost Coast, I think it was automatically an option, but for Episode 1 and 2, you had to defeat the games first before you can go back and play it with the developer commentary on. But it's really cool, really interesting. So I've only played like a little bit of the developer commentary way back when, so I'd forgotten most of it, or like I wouldn't really try to get all the bubbles, but now playing it through again, yeah, I kind of wanted to share it with a bunch of people who may not know about it. So here we are. Oh, there's my reload trigger, where as soon as I take a shot I have to reload. Alright, come on Alex, get him. Alright, so those guys are a bit of a pain. But it's cool. I can take the gravity gun. There you are. And she's way, so she's way up there. I can take the gravity gun and steal the grenade from them, but it's kind of difficult to do. So let's take this. Is there another guy down there? I hate those guys. Oh shit. I jumped out of my chair there for a sec. I got them all? Okay, I got them all. Sweet. Alright, so let's see what they say.
Earlier in this level, we blocked the path with fire and forced the player to turn off a gas jet to continue. Fire traps of this sort were plentiful in Half-Life 2, but we could not count on players knowing or remembering how to use them here. Having offered some brief training, we now build on the mechanic by having the player work with Alex to create a cooperative fire trap. Most players turn on the gas, at which point Alex shoots a zombie on the stairs to create the wall of fire. This triggers a parade of zombies to come out of the door below and walk into the fire.
Oh, I guess I missed it. Gotcha. Yeah, Duke is your favorite game, 20th anniversary. Oh, it has a commentary. Oh, nice. Tell me more. Because although I played it recently, and beat it, which is there a specific one I have to download, or how do I get the commentary? So I'm super curious now. Oh god. Oh god. I think every game should have developer commentary. That'd be amazing. Mass Effect Legendary Edition just came out. I really want to buy that and play that. But imagine how cool it would be to have commentary on that one. For Duke, I would really love to hear the commentary on that, because you can almost tell that those developers just like had some fucking fun, man. Like, you know, there was like a lot of dick and balls jokes in Duke Nukem between the developers. Like you can imagine what the shit going on behind the scenes there. Man, so yeah, tell me more. I would love to know more about Duke Nukem developer commentary.
Saw blades were a prominent weapon in Half-Life 2, and we wanted the player to recognize them as part of their arsenal in the upcoming warehouse battle. After watching several playtesters ignore them completely, we decided to add the zombie pin to the wall. Most players pull out the saw blade and instantly realize its potential for destruction. After that, they tend to find and use saw blades without further prompting.
Yep. So a good teaching the player moment. And it also gives the illusion that it's the player's idea. You know, like, the player doesn't think twice that the developer put it there on purpose. They just think, oh, that's a cool detail of a zombie cut in half hanging there with the saw blade in its gullet. So it's the World Tour Edition, okay. It has that 5th episode. Yeah, I remember we talked about that. Made by all the original dev team. Came out in 2016. It has a new gun and new enemies. Okay, World Tour Edition. I gotta look that up now and see how much it is and get that going. Yeah, I would love to hear the developer commentary. Did you?
The battle in the warehouse was created fairly late in the development of this map, when we realized that the level had a steady stream of combat, but no real climax. We wanted to take advantage of Alex's sniping abilities, building on the scene in Episode 1 where the player can punt boards off windows to give her a better view of attacking zombies. Yep. Here, we have the player removing tin roof panels to give Alex a line of sight into the room below.
And you say the voice actor John St. John recorded all of his lines and has new ones in the 5th episode. Oh, that's so cool, dude. So I remember in one of my streams you talked about, we talked about the different versions, and mine was like Megaton Edition. But yeah, I didn't know that I had the developer commentary. You should have stopped me from playing. It's all your fault, Kyler. You should have stopped me from playing so I can then play it with the commentary on this time around. Nah, it's all good. Yeah, I really want to check it out now. What I might do is see what the fuck? Oh my god! I forgot about that. I forgot about that. So they destroyed the structure below me. Alright, did I get them all now? Oh no, there's still more? Get them. Get them. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Yeah, so a couple of the old devs do commentary on it. Randy Pitchford Gearbox kind of leads the commentary, which is a little annoying. I guess I could see that. Because, yeah, I guess... Did Duke Nukem Forever come out in 2016? That sounds about right. So I guess that's what they did. They probably did Duke Nukem Forever, and then like one of them came before the other. Okay. So it's a little annoying. He takes a lot of the credit when he only had involvement in episode 4 when he ran Gearbox, took over Duke Forever. Ah, okay, there you go. You done fucked up. Sorry, bud. Yeah. No, it's all good, like I said. But yeah, now, dude, you got me going now. I'm super curious to see the developer commentary. And now it makes me wonder if there's other games, with developer commentary. There's, like, all the Mass Effect games and all the Gears of War games, they all have, like, a collector's edition or special edition. And they usually come with, like, a bit of extras and videos. And I know a lot of those have commentaries and have, like, inside scoop and things like that. But, like, in-game is kind of different, which is cool. I swear, headcrab zombies will always be one of the most iconic FPS enemies. I agree. Headcrab zombies, just because of Half-Life 2, I think, mainly. In Half-Life 1, yeah, they were kind of scary, but Half-Life 2, the fact that they can, like, throw boxes at you by hitting them hard and doing all sorts of shit, and then the zombies, like, come on, that's cool. They pull out grenades, come running at you. Duke Forever came out in 2011. Oh, 2011, okay. I got my years mixed way off then. Yeah, Gearbox holds the rights to Duke Nukem, and they put out the World Tour Edition. Okay, so they did that. Okay, so they took that part themselves. It's cool they got John St. John, like you said, to redo the voice and do some extra one for that extra chapter. I doubt there will ever be another Duke Nukem, though. Yeah, sadly, I agree. Because Duke Nukem Forever didn't do well, did it? Went through development hell. That's all I remember. Different iterations, different platforms. Like what? It was supposed to be on PS1, then PS2. Like all these things. It was supposed to be on all these platforms and like different iterations of the engine. Ravenholm still haunts me. Sorry about the delayed response. My village Wi-Fi is bad. No, it's all good. I don't think I'm playing... on Twitch, there's like a setting for latency, right? Where when I... Like, what you're seeing is probably delayed by like 10 to 15 seconds. So when you chat, sometimes it takes me a moment to get to it. Or sometimes I'm playing, and so like I see the chat moving, but I can't really get around to it until I'm done doing whatnot. So don't worry about it. I see the... so even though the chat... like comes up on screen there and then disappears after a couple of seconds, I have the full chat here so I can see and go back to it. Yeah, Ravenholm. Fucking love Ravenholm. It's so good. It's scary, but it's like one of the best maps in Half-Life 2, I find. Yeah, 13 fucking years, man. 3 engines. Okay, so 3 engines. Yeah, so probably 3 different platforms almost. Well, I mean, probably PC is kind of like the baseline throughout, but yeah, I think it had intended to release it on like consoles at one point. 13 years. And so with Half-Life 2 Episode 2 coming out in 2007, for Episode 3 or Half-Life 3, we're now 14 years. So Duke Nukem 13 years, Half-Life 14 plus now. God. It's like I mean, in some cases I can understand though, because again, game development is fucking hard, and yeah, I don't know, it's a tricky business, and that's the thing too. It's a business, so you got to make money and you got to spend money to make more money, and if you don't make money, you can't keep making more stuff. HL3 confirmed. That's like, oh man. I gotta bring that back. We should, you and I, let's get it trending on Twitter. And you missed the last episode. There was someone else who had joined, and we were going through the developer commentary. And for Half-Life 2 Episode 1, one of the first commentaries is Gabe Newell saying, "Here's Half-Life 2 Episode 1, our first of 3 episodes for the Half-Life series." At the end of his speech, he gives his email. So I'm like, dude, we gotta email Gabe. Just tell him, I just did the commentary. Where's Half-Life 3? But are they actually working on it? So, yes and no. So Valve has like a weird working structure, or corporate structure, where no one's higher or below anyone else, and you basically work on whatever the heck you want to work on, and you can form little pods or little groups or little teams to work on like whatever project they want, or new feature of a game, or an updated engine or whatever. And I think that's how partly like Portal came about, and Left 4 Dead, and like all this other stuff that, you know, they did. I'm so down to bring it back from the dead. I've been trying to make MySpace relevant again. Good luck with MySpace. Although, like, I don't know why MySpace has been creeping up, like in jokes and stuff. I've been hearing a lot more jokes about MySpace. Didn't something happen with MySpace recently? Or like, isn't AOL or something being sold? I don't know. There's something with like late 90s internet. There's something going on. I can't remember the headlines or the stories, but I know there's something going on. But yeah, well, you and I will get Half-Life 3 trending again on Twitter, and we'll get MySpace trending on Twitter. Let's do that. People will be like, what the fuck? Is it 2007 again? Like, all this stuff. Sounds like my kind of company. Yeah. Well, I mean, so it's interesting structure, but at the same time, if their ideas can't flourish into something big, or if they can never finalize their ideas to have an end to it, rather than probably what they're doing is they keep reiterating on it, so it never ends. But they need to stop and just be like, okay, this is what we're going to deliver. But yeah, for whatever reason, they just never did. And well, Half-Life Alyx came out VR, so one team got together, probably said, hey, we got a cool idea for VR. We should make it Half-Life. Or I don't know if it started Half-Life, it might have started something else and then evolved into Half-Life, saying, hey, Alyx is a perfect character for this. Dude, I reference all the time just to throw people off. I'm not sure there's something trending or what. Yeah, maybe not. But it's fun. Yeah, I guess we're kind of old like that, and kind of fun to trick the younger generation who know nothing of old internet technologies and modems and shit like that, and dial-up internet. and yeah, of course, MySpace, where it was like pre-Facebook and a place for like bands to be bands and put their music and shit. Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, we'll get Half-Life 3 trending then. Let's ignore MySpace for now. But yeah, so Gabe N at valvesoftware.com. When I'm done, holy crap, it's late. I should probably end soon. Yeah, when I'm done, maybe I'll go back to the beginning, and then I'll read, like we can reread Gabe's commentary again, and it has his email, and send him an email. Yeah, MySpace bands. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember. So I was in high school, and like a friend of a friend was in a band, and that band had a MySpace page, and they had all their music, and I would go there, download their songs, and listen to music. It was really cool stuff. It was heavy metal. I'm huge into heavy metal and all that. Yeah, they were pretty solid. So let's keep on going with this for now. We can keep chatting MySpace. We can keep chatting Half-Life 3 confirmed. I'm just gonna keep going for a little bit, and then sadly I'll have to stop soon. Is this guy live? Okay, good. Is this guy live? Oh, I killed him. Nice. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! That guy got me. All right, not too bad. I only lost a bit of health. Okay. Oh fuck! Get him! Nice. Oh my god! This is like endless zombies. Yeah, this is like Ravenholm V 2.0, isn't it? Alright, that's gotta be the end of it. Sorry to get you off keep Gordoning. Yes, Gordoning. I get it. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm cool. I'm all about the chit chat. I'm all about reminiscing, nostalgia, and all that stuff. It's all good, man. It's all. Oh man, I don't remember this area. I think I gotta go under. Yeah. As long as your Wi-Fi. Oh wait. Oh yeah. That reminds me of a game. Another one of my favorite FPSs. Another one called Fear. Where you're actually crawling an event. I have it on my YouTube channel. Oh god. Fuck off. There we go. I actually have it on my YouTube channel. I have like a compilation of clips from me playing Fear. And you're crawling under like in a duct at one point. And it's like a little scary, creepy girl, you know, from those early 2000s, late 90s movies. She comes up and she like runs at you and scares the fuck out of me. Oh crap. Okay, where am I supposed to go now? I don't think this is right. I feel like I could jump up there, but I can't. Oh, I just did all that for nothing. I think I'm supposed to raise this first. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now I gotta do it all over again. Where do I start? There we go. Yeah, what were we saying? Whoa. Yeah, hopefully your Wi-Fi connection is good enough. Oh crap, why did I do that? I'm supposed to go up a bit higher. Oh, do I need a box? I need a box. That sounds horrifying. I really need to play that game all the way through. Yeah, highly recommend it. Oh wait, oh, I missed a thingy here.
As much as possible, we try to create small surprises for the player that aren't related to combat at all. With this forklift puzzle, we wanted to trick the player into assuming that once they operated the lift, the puzzle would be solved. However, the player soon realizes that the obvious solution is actually a bit of misdirection.
Huh. Yeah, so again, a little bit of psychology in the game there, and then puzzling, or the puzzle portions. Yeah, for Fear, highly, highly recommend it to play through. Or go ahead and watch some streamers play it, or again, I have the full thing, the full playthrough on my YouTube channel. Shameless plug there. It's up to you, but to experience for yourself, yeah, highly, highly recommended. Play it late at night. Play it when it's dark. Don't put any lights on your room. And play with headphones. Just anything to immerse yourself in the scariness of the game. Oh, yikes. Oh, fuck. Oh, you beat RE8?
In previous versions of this level...
Hold on. Gotta pause there. Or let's okay, I'll let this thing finish.
Directly into this pit of toxic waste. Playtesters who didn't recognize the waste as something harmful would jump straight into the pit. We changed the path so the player could make a safe landing and slowly come to understand the toxic threat.
Okay, so that makes sense. Another bit of psychology there. So players who don't know the game don't know that the green stuff can hurt you, like this. There you go, like that. So they create a couple of areas where you can be safe, and then other places where you're not as safe. So yeah, you know what you're doing this weekend. You just beat RE8. Oh god. Yeah, oh dude, I'm so jealous. I want to play RE8 so bad. And I want to play 7 as well, which I still have yet to play. So you just finished beating it. Don't spoil anything, don't tell me anything, just like tell me if it's like if it rocked your socks off, if it's really good or if it's just good. Whoa, that exploded my face for almost nothing. I'm curious to know. I need to know other people's perspectives. Because I know reviews are good, and like I'm not watching people play it online or anything, but yeah,
We always
really
look for
curious
opportunities to add narrative touches in our levels. The idea behind this chair, the submachine gun, and the beer bottles is that someone used to sit here, drink beer, and drop grenades into the pit of zombies. We give the player the opportunity to reenact this experience by giving out unlimited grenades and spawning zombies as soon as the player reaches this spot.
There's no unlimited grenades here. Well, there's a few. Are they fighting each other? Can they kill each other? I've never seen this before. What is happening? Okay, so they don't die. You forgot I didn't play 7. Get it out of the way before you get 8. Okay, the stories are connected. Yeah, I think I heard bits and pieces that they're connected. Like I keep hearing the main character's name is Ethan Winters or something. Which I guess, yeah, is from 7. Oh fuck, let me just get you out of the way. No, fuck off! Oh, what? I thought I got him! Woo! Damn. Yeah, so I haven't played 7, so I guess I'll have to play 7, yes. Before 8. I'm okay with that. I need 7 to drop in price a little bit more before I get it, and 8, probably the same thing. I really enjoy the series, so maybe I'm biased. The first-person perspective works so well. The one thing the 7 and 8 lacking is the complexity of puzzles. Okay. But they're such good games. The story, scare jumps, enemies are all just crazy cool. Yeah, so I played a bit of 4. I enjoyed it. I never beat it, but I enjoyed it. Played 5, loved it. Co-op, awesome. Played 6. I mean, it is what it is. But then yeah, like 7. Oh, I played the VR demo for 7, I guess, where it's like you're holding the controller and then your hands are bound kind of thing. So I played that VR demo for 7, which I don't know if it's tied to 7 directly, which I think it might be. But yeah. It's a big term from like the apocalyptic zombie thing, but it works. Yeah, that's the sense I got, really, is that like know, Resident Evil started mainly as like it's post-apocalypse and you're out in the world and there's zombies everywhere. So like now it's like a bit more open storytelling. What is it? I played Resident Evil Revelations 2, and that was again like a little bit different from your typical zombie thing going on. VR would be fucking nuts. Yeah, for 7. Well, so the only thing is, oh crap. The only thing for 7 is apparently VR for 7 is only on PlayStation. Thought I saw something move over there. So VR for RE7 is not available on PC. So the thing is, if I get VR on PlayStation, RE7 is the only game I'm gonna play. If I get a VR for PC, Half-Life Alyx is the only game I'm gonna play. So it's like I want to get VR, but I don't know yet. Damn. Is there any more? Any more? I bought an Oculus. No way I'm investing in PS4 VR. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, PS4 is kind of a generation back now, so it's like, is it really, really needed or necessary? My hope is that Capcom is currently working on porting RE7 to PC VR. I'm almost to the car. Oh fuck! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh fuck off. I hear something still. Oh god! I'm stuck! Get out! Holy fuck! Oh, that could have been so bad. Wow, I just made it. Supposedly it will carry over to PS5 if you can get one. Oh yeah! I do want to get a PS5. I'm not in a rush to get one. Because a lot of the PS4 games, yeah, like kind of, they just have like their HD upgrades or whatnot. But yeah, at this point, I'm just hoping Capcom announces Resident Evil 7 VR patch or mod. Actually, maybe someone's working on a mod. That would be great. I'd still play. I'd play that. I'd be okay with that. All right, here's a bubble.
Although this bridge is not the first occasion for cinematic physics in the episode, it was the original test subject we used to develop our effects. In early prototypes, the bridge started off in its broken position. It was a static object the player had to navigate to retrieve the car. When we incorporated the cinematic physics, we thought this bridge would be a great opportunity for players to see an immense piece of the environment transform before their eyes. The bridge collapse not only showcases the cinematic physics, it reminds players of the growing threat from the super portal, and sets up a navigational puzzle they must use the car to solve.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, they talked about the cinematic physics early on, because they displayed a lot of it early in the game. Because each iteration of Half-Life, they kind of add to the source engine just a little bit more. I realize I haven't saved in a while. And I'm probably going to call it quits soon, folks. Sorry about that. It's getting late here. Oh my god, I was going to jump there too. Alright. Yeah, so PS4 VR to PS5, so that's good to know. But again, I guess my only gripe is that I really want to play Half-Life Alyx as well, so... a tricky dilemma. But honestly, I think I'm more open towards... Oh, fuck. I'm like stuck for some reason? Okay, there we go. I think it purposely stuck me so we could do this part. Yeah. Okay, so now how the fuck do I get down? Shit. No worries. Glad I catch for a bit. Me too, man. Me too. I'm glad you found a bit of Wi-Fi in your area, regardless of whatever Wi-Fi troubles you might encounter. So yeah, I think I'll get across the bridge and then I might stop it there. Let's see if I can make the jump. I gotta like. Uh-oh. Oh fuck. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I gotta move it out of the way a little bit. Oh crap. I don't know if that's gonna change the bridge now. Okay, I think it's good. Oh wait, crap, I gotta move these now. Alright, let's see. I'll just move them aside. There we go. In case I still need to be there. Oh, and I should save. I should totally save before shit goes down. Alright, here we go. Nice! Oh, crap. Alright. Alright, so I think they're gonna come out of there. Or somewhere. Okay, I guess they're not coming out yet, so I'll do these 3 developer commentaries.
The original episode 2 vehicle was...
Oh wait, hold on. So you travel around rural villages fixing their power plants. Cell service is like always spotty. Be lucky if you get 3G. Yeah, holy crap. Well, that's cool. That's a neat job. Going around to smaller places and fixing their things, make sure they get power. But yeah, I guess the downside is cell service. So like, I have a cottage a whiles away from me, and we just got like satellite internet or something like that. It's actually not bad. But then also there's Elon Musk's Starlink now, which is supposed to be pretty darn good. But I guess that'll be a while before things get better. But yeah, 3G, hey, I guess it's better than nothing. So take what you can get. You're probably in situations where like you need a signal, you know, you need something, and you're like 3G, I'll take it. So, right.
The original episode 2 vehicle was dubbed the Jalopy, which says something about how uncool it was. Early feedback was that it seemed too similar to the Half-Life 2 buggy. So we decided to redesign it so that players would feel excited rather than disappointed when they saw the car. Alex's original line when she first saw the Jalopy echoed the feelings of many early viewers. What a wreck. Forget about White Forest. We'll be lucky if we make it to the end of the block.
That's cool. Yeah, it's a very different design than the buggy in the original in Half-Life 2. Starlink is going to be life-changing up here. Yeah, I think so. And but again, I think it's just adoption time. So like, it take maybe 3, 4, 5 years before it really gets to like everybody kind of thing.
Having decided that we were going to rely on a car to get to White Forest, we had to figure out how to get Alex into the vehicle. Games often accomplish this by moving their characters close to the vehicle and then teleporting them inside in a very visible and jarring manner. We knew this would ruin Alex's believability as a character, so she had to smoothly get into a vehicle the way you would expect a person to in real life. This was no small task, given all the strange angles and positions the player could work the vehicle into. Alex also needed multiple entries into a vehicle, given that the doorway she wanted to use could be blocked or otherwise inaccessible. This also provided interesting moments for Alex, where she could vault over the hood of the vehicle in a very heroic fashion. Yeah. The interaction between her and the vehicle was intriguing just by itself. Once we were sure she could enter and exit the vehicle convincingly, we then had the task of making her believable as she sat next to you. Our first experiments revolved around Alex reacting to the physical nature of the vehicle. When it crashed into a wall, she needed to be jolted. When you went around a bend, she needed to lean with the momentum of the car. These details were crucial in making her feel like she was really going along for the bumpy ride with you. We also wanted her to be very aware of her surroundings and what the player was doing while in the vehicle. If you ran over a zombie, she needed to echo the internal reward the player felt for accomplishing the feat. If you were about to hit the wall, we wanted her to flinch and react to the impending collision much as the player at home would be doing. There was a fine balance between making her too much of a backseat driver or having her be too quiet next to you. Ultimately, we wanted Alex's presence in the vehicle to seem so natural that players would never consider it anything other than normal.
That's a goal they mentioned multiple times, is just making Alex just seem normal, not too annoying, not too in your face, not too helpful, not helpful enough, and just like normal, natural. And they accomplished that pretty well. You're up in Anchorage, highest populated place, and we just got 1 gig internet like 5 years ago. 1 gig fiber. Actually, well,
I don't think I really got the...
In Canada, I don't know when we got 1 gig internet, but it might have been honestly like around the same time. Maybe about, 3-4 years ago. A bit slow to get it as well. My connection here is not the greatest either. I got 150 down and 15 up. I'm surprised my streams look as decent as they do. I've been able to up this to 60 FPS as of late, but only 15 megabits up and 150 down, which does what I need it to do. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, maybe one day that'd be great to get 1 gig internet. So something like a gig down and then 100 up or something like that. That'd be nice.
I don't think I really got the full scope.
This is the voice
of
actress.
What Alex Vance is or how she's created until the first time that I went to Valve headquarters. And what was really important was that I got a better idea of how big the team was. I mean, a lot of people work really hard to make Alex Vance who she is. And, I mean, you hear my voice and, it's easy to say, oh, that's Alex, or Jamil is Alex, but that is so not the case. These people spend hours in front of their computer or writing their scripts or dreaming up this beautiful person, and it really just... I'm just the cake topping, really.
Yeah, so not just developer commentary there, but commentary from the voice actress of Alex. And I don't know if it's the same person in Half-Life Alex. I guess we'll see when and if I get around to that. But yeah, I'm gonna save, and that is it for me this evening, folks. So I guess we have another chapter to play. Cake topping, yeah, as opposed to icing or cherry on top. Was it icing on the cake and cherry on top? Yeah, we kind of understood what she meant. But yeah, what else can I say about Half-Life 2? Again, just one of the greatest games of all time, if not, the best FPS of all time. That's for sure. Again, way ahead of its time. It did so many things right. And just from the developer commentary, you can tell how much work and effort was involved and what they did and what they went through, and just all the little minute details they had to add. Not had to add, that they wanted to add. Because really, they didn't need to. They wanted to. And they had a goal, and they wanted to achieve their goals. And they did anything and everything they could to do so. And the end result is a game that's just so amazing, just blows my mind. Even playing it now, 14 years later. This came out in 2007. But yeah, looks like there'll be another chapter for episode 2. I know that next time I play this, I'll be able to beat it as long as I stream for about 2-3 hours. And then I'm not sure what else I'll jump onto after that. I'm playing Prince of Persia right now. I might jump straight to Portal and then Portal 2. I may also get Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I would love to play that. And also start playing some new games. I guess not really new, but you notice a lot of my stuff is retro, older, anything 2010 and before, or even like 90s and stuff. But I do want to play some somewhat recent games. So one game that's recent at the top of my list is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Really love to play that. I love everything Ninja Theory does. I played a lot of their stuff, enjoyed every bit of it. Heavenly Sword, Enslaved, things like that. So I really want to get into that. But yeah, this is it for now, for this evening. Hope you enjoyed Half-Life 2 Episode 2 with developer commentary turned on. it is a great feature, and I hope to see more of it in games. And to Kyler's suggestion, there's Duke Nukem 3D as well now with the World Tour Edition with developer commentary, so might have to take a look into that. That'd be cool. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks again for everyone who's joining me tonight. Good catching up with you. I'll update you about how Fear goes next time. Yes, indeed. I don't know if anyone else, like I haven't talked to anyone else who's played Fear like I've played it, and like I just want to know someone else's opinion. I want to see if what I keep saying about Fear is true. Well, not true, but I mean, like I need perspective, because I like games. I like certain games. But I'm just really curious about other people's perspectives on the games that I like, whether they dislike it or really like it. Like, it doesn't matter to me, but I'm just curious, about what other people think about a lot of the games that I enjoy. Even the ones I don't really enjoy, I'm curious to know what other people think. Again, I mentioned before I couldn't get into Skyrim, right? So I'm curious to know what other people think of Skyrim, because I know that the vast majority of people really love it or are really into it. But yes. Thank you, Kyler, for joining me again. It's been a while, so I'm glad you can catch me with your 3G connection. I remember it being the premier horror PC game at the time. Yes, 2005. It came out October. I remember that specifically. I got the director's cut. I played the crap out of it when it first came out. Yeah, it did a lot of cool things and mixed the FPS and horror genre quite well, along with slow motion and just like the little girl, creepy girl thing that was going on around that time with like The Ring and The Grudge, maybe a bunch of other stuff. But they did it really cool. Morrowind is greater than Skyrim. So yeah, no, I never played Morrowind either. I've seen other people play it. I know that you start off like in a jail, I want to say. I may have played like the first 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, way back when, probably 2006, 2005. That's probably around when it came out as well. But yeah, maybe the Elder Scrolls one day. I've got a long list now of retro games I got to play and a backlog of somewhat recent games that I got to play. So hopefully I get around to that sometime. But yes, thank you again, Kyler. Really enjoy your presence. Always a joy to chat with and reminisce and be nostalgic with. So I appreciate that. And again, thanks to anyone else who's joined me this evening. Wherever you are, morning, afternoon, night, hope you have yourselves a good time. And hopefully you join me next time. I'm not sure when. We'll see when it happens. But yeah, enjoy whatever it is you're doing and hope you had a good time. Take care, sir. You too. Take care. Much appreciated. Bye, everyone.